What is good, everybody? I think we are live now. Hopefully everybody's doing good so far on this fine day. Going right back into the Dark Aether Camo grind. We got 8 weapons done so far. Somehow I'm top 200 in the leaderboards and headshots. I guess we're just climbing the ranks today, but going in with the Bullfrog, this weapon actually really good. I thought this weapon was going to be crap, but this weapon is actually... But yo, how is everybody doing so far? What's good, Chad? Up, Aiden? What is good, Truck? So I've been trying a lot of different strats out for seeing how fast I could get the zombie spawns. Pretty much just on top of Noctis, like the absolute fastest you...
Of course it comes back to this facility.
Because it's a little different with the camo grind. Because you got to deal with the early rounds, and basically tapping out at round 30 is like the best idea, just because weapon XP is very crap. Higher rounds then, better to reset once you hit 30, so that way you hit weapon level 50 fast. Pretty much every strat is about the same time to get to that, but up there it's like a minute faster. Fuck it. Go up there then. Hey, what's good, Roku? Round 99 and choke. Oh no. Rest in peace. For a second there, I thought you were gonna say there was a game crash. I was about to be like, okay, those are happening kind of often for high rounders right now, but damn, that kind of sucks.
One less pain in the butt.
The D machine. I got only. That's not too bad. It's actually possible to beat it at round 4, I want to say. It's the lowest round I see somebody complete it. Maybe it was a little bit higher than round 4, I don't know. I did see somebody, like, on a really far step at round 4. Yeah, with this game, it's just, weapon level XP, so you don't even get access to do all the camos until you're level 50 in the weapon. At least for most of them. Some of them are level 30, but pretty much most of the weapons are level 50, and those take forever to get to 50. And for some reason, the higher the rounds, they divide out the weapon level XP to more zombies. So basically, you just end up leveling up slower through weapons the higher the rounds you go. So I'm just like, fuck it then, I'm just gonna reset then. Once I hit 30, I'm resetting. And it makes a crazy difference too, because one of my guns where I didn't reset at 30 was like 36 or 37 I'd reset. 14,000 plus kills. Where I did reset at 30, it was 12,000 kills. So like, a pretty good chunk of kills shaved off. Yeah, the knife is actually, you can get it to one shot way higher than 15. You gotta add dead wire to it. And pack a punch that 3 times, that bitch will last it. Around 30, I want to say. Against bosses, too. What's good, Bean? Game required. Nah, there is no weapon prestiging. However, there is like a buggy menu that you can open up that does have weapon prestiging. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be a thing in the future, or if that's just like leftover code, and they're gonna remove it. But yeah, as of right now, there is no weapon prestiging. Kind of glad too, because it's like weapons are ridiculous to level up in zombies. It takes way too long. Alright, I don't know why I just... What? Oh, that's just what we needed. I was literally about to go to an ammo box. Oh, you can get a lot of money, so... With my strats, basically, I stay into the spawn area or up top here until around round 8. That gets you enough money to open up to Pack-a-Punch, get Pack-a-Punch, as well as you should have enough scrap in order to level up your weapon 1 to 2 tier system. And then that should hold you over until you're able to Pack-a-Punch it twice, which should then hold you over until 3 times pack. So most weapons I've used so far have all been pretty viable to just focusing on getting the power up. I really don't focus on perks or anything like that until I get the weapon fully tiered up and also fully packed. Hey, what's good, FaZe? How you doing? Yeah, BO4 just had the worst systems, I swear. Oh, just in general, it's better to go out at round 30, I found, because weapon level XP is just complete shit if you go beyond 30. Like, you do get the weapon levels over time, but pretty much you're gonna spend more time in those games, and you're gonna get less weapon progress if you do that. As well as, in the end, when you go to look at your guns, you're gonna have way more kills than you actually need. But, see, pretty damn fast, though. Alright, so round 8, let's just pack right now. See what we can do. Probably should have went right at the end of 7, but got this still. Might be a little bit weird to maneuver around them. Oh, you're on data right now?
The door opens on its own.
Got Modern Warfare yesterday. Hey, that's what's up.
Like Lazarus risen from the dead. And I take no pleasure in revisiting this room.
Yeah, I used to do the dancing zombie Easter egg, but then I kind of just stopped doing it because I was like, the only thing I really want out of it is Jug at this point, and it does save me a little bit of money, but at the same time, I found I could just survive without perks until I actually fully level up everything in the weapons. So that's just what I've been doing then. Hey, what's good, CJ? Yeah, insta-kill is so good. That damage boost against the boss, it's like night and day. Alright, so I'll probably have to... Probably have to train them up here and then hit the anomaly. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it down. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste my down just yet. Nuketown is coming to multiplayer only. However, I have no idea if it's going to be available for Onslaught immediately, but it should be an Onslaught map too, which technically means there'll be Nuketown zombies. Just forced in Onslaught mode where you have to always like stay in the orb and whatnot. Yeah, so the coffin Easter egg can give you the ray gun, but I just feel like in going for the high round, or not high rounds, but going for the weapon level XP right now, it's kind of just a waste of time to do that. I'm not going to end up using the ray gun. And then the perk I could just buy later.
Stand by for coordinates.
They actually nerfed the time that coffin Easter egg was out for. It felt like it was like 30 seconds to a minute when you first activated it. Now it's a little bit less time than that, because like it took forever for them to drop that thing. Hey, what's good, Blazed? To be honest, I would rock the M79 in the beginning and focus on wall weapons. So if you're doing like SMGs or ARs, then You could hit up a wall weapon and then use that M79 in the beginning of those games.
If our data is correct,
Round like 1 to 8 or so, and then that should get you enough points to get to Pack-a-Punch by that wall weapon. Stuff good to go. And then revisit that weapon later on. You should have it a lot higher level, and you should have like a lot less annoying of a time. That's what I'm gonna end up doing, but I mean, other than that, really just training with that and just training in a safe space area is your best bet. I say safe space because there's some spots where you're not gonna get away with using that gun. That gun just does not do the damage. Some areas you will not be able to use that in, so like over at spawn's a good spot, over there in the pond, over at the wing. But yeah, just because of how long that's gonna take, I would do wall weapons if you're gonna go for that, so you can progress something else as well. And then just use that in the beginning rounds. That way you can kind of maximize your efficient what you're doing and whatnot. Yeah, the spaz is so good. The shotguns in this game are pretty much the best in-class weapons that you can use besides the wonder weapons. I ended up going for diamond first on the shotguns. I was like, alright, I gotta get these done first. These are so good to use. They're like extremely OP. Power's there. You pretty much never run out of ammo. At least with the Howard. The Gallo you kind of did, but... Alright, I'm just gonna use this right away. I was gonna save that, but why not? This boss is being a little bit annoying right there. He wants to stick around, but we'll just send him right down out. Yeah, I seen this was the high round strat everybody uses. I was just like, okay, well, you know what? If this is the high round strat everybody uses, I'm gonna use it, except I'm gonna use normal guns. I don't need to be here into the 40s or 50s, whatever. I'm just reaching 30s. And each run only takes about like 30 minutes time, 33 minutes. Times 36, 38. Lacking a little bit. Hey, what's good, Dion? Yeah, the shotguns were really fun to use. Were really, really fun to use. The thing I'm doing is if there's like a wall weapon out on the map and I'm on that weapon class, then I'm gonna end up using the shitty ones at the start. Because I've got the knife pretty much all done. Now it's just down to some of the crappy weapons like the launchers and all that. This area is so good though for time. I mean, a couple of minutes doesn't seem like a lot at all, but when you have to do like 10 of these runs, 2 minutes could turn into like a half an hour, or 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on how much time you shave off each run. I think it's like 10 to 12 runs it takes me. Level 50, get those last few camos. The launcher is pretty interesting to use. Same with the thumper. Although I feel like the damage drop-off on those is way too quick. Yeah, we really do need PhD. I don't know why they took that out. Supposedly, according to some of the leaks on Reddit, they had that in earlier development and then they just took it out. Don't know why. Maybe they'll add it back in later. I don't know. Pretty good addition, though. They did that back in. And I wonder if they made launchers just the way they are, because in BO4, everybody just used the launcher, so I feel like, they're like, okay, well, we don't want a repeat of that. We don't want people to do the same exact thing over and over and over again. Let's go ahead and, make the launchers not so good. I cannot wait until a double weapon XP day, though. Unless they don't add in one of those until by the time I get this done. So I've got a feeling there probably won't be. So as soon as the first one does come out, it's just gonna be like, hey, don't need this. Alright, let's go ahead and double pack a punch this. For returning perks. In the game files, somebody was saying there was also some old perk jingles along with the current ones, so maybe they will bring back some older perks at some point. I think there's like Mule Kick, Double Tap. Oh boy. Oh boy, I did not expect him to come this round. Alright, we're just going to stay out. Spawn area. Diamond and stuff. You gotta get gold, then you get diamond, then you get dark ether. Alright. Where is he at? Where he at? There he is. This gun just melts him. I did not think this gun was going to be good at all, because in multiplayer, I don't like this gun whatsoever. I feel like this gun's a pile of crap in multiplayer, but then again, I just could be bad with it. I don't know. But I just feel like it is awful in multiplayer. It's like that they were no more. Alright, so we still gotta upgrade this just a little bit more. Kind of too crazy there a moment ago. They would add Mule Kick or Double Tap. I could potentially see them adding in Double Tap if it was solely for shooting faster. And revolved around stuff like that. If there's no damage buff stuff in Double Tap, I could see them doing it. Because really, the OG reason to even buy Double Tap was just for that faster shots. Because the weapons just didn't really do much damage, so shoot them faster, then, I mean, you're technically doing more work with them, but at the same time, it's just crappy damage. Now you're just kind of damaging a bit faster. So I could see him adding in. Same with Mule Kick. If they're also going to do some remasters, I feel like they'll have that in. I've got faith that they will bring out the Victus Crew maps, just like a faithful remaster on all those. Now that we're back to like the actual OG style perk system this game instead of what BO4 did, definitely a better chance at getting a lot of those remasters then. And I'm kind of glad we didn't get them with BO4 because they would have played weird with the BO4 system. At least I feel like they would have. Low-key, they should almost just port all the maps into this and just drop them over time. Like if there's a period of time where they're working on a brand new map, just drop one of the old maps. Oh yeah, we got a couple of diamonds. We got the pistols diamond, we got the shotguns diamond, SMGs are about to be diamond. I just have the bullfrog right here. And then the MP5, and we'll have SMG diamond too. Then I think after that, I'm going to work on LMG. One map remaster. I'd say Call of the Dead, because Call of the Dead is my favorite map. But I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be able to remaster that. Like, just a faithful remaster, because that has, like, the celebrity guest cast. They have George Romero in there as a boss. So they'd have to go through some weird licensing shit for that. Hey, what's good, X? How you doing today? Are we going to be running up the streams pretty much almost every day unless I post a video? Today I was thinking of posting like a Dark Ether. Pretty much is Dark Matter, but anyways, yeah. I was gonna post a Dark Aether tips guide. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do like a quick 4-hour stream. And then I'll work on that guide and then upload that for the night. Weapons are easier. I would say shotguns are extremely easy to get diamond because they're just so OP. The damage output you could do with the shotguns is insane. Those would be the first ones. Pistols are also pretty high damage output besides the Diamati. A lot of people hate the Magnum, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's a mouse and keyboard versus controller thing. But the Magnum just puts in work with the headshots. Like, it one-shot headshots. And if you just keep upgrading it over time and stay up on that, like, you will just forever do one-shot headshots with it. It's so good. It's so powerful. I'm seeing a lot of hate on the Magnum. Did I get both of them? I think I did. Little nuke right there. Get some ammo. Easy. Next one. I think he's down. We're just working our way up to 30k. Might as well buy Jug, I guess. And you know what? We'll go ahead and buy Deadshot while we're at it. Yeah, I doubt they will put forth the money or work on contracts to redo a lot of the OG, or not OG, but I guess celebrity guest cast maps. A lot of that's all just like contracted just for that one release, and that's it. Yeah, the Magnum is just way too good. But I see a lot of people just do not like the Magnum. I definitely can understand why, because if you hit a body shot with the Magnum, it is just very, very bad. Like, that gun does no damage. Like, round 2 or 3, it's already like 2 or 3 shots to the stomach. So, I can understand, like, if people are hitting body shots with it, and it's not going to do anything for you. That gun is like, you do headshots, you get the one shot. Like, that's it. Can't stretch it more than that. Shotgun should you start with? I would say start with the Howler, because that one is the highest damage output that you could get for shotguns. The Gallo shoots fast, but the Howler does more damage in one shot than the Gallo does. So I say the Howler is more powerful. And as you see in there, the green wall buy, go ahead and buy that green wall buy, because you'll get yourself some attachments. Unless you get a customized loadout that's really good, then just go with that. But to start out with the weapons, you could use that wall buy. It'll help you along pretty fast. There's a spot like right... Oh no! I should not have done that! There's a spot like right here where you can jump up. I don't know, I did it earlier. I got trapped there and then I jumped up top. Maybe it was just because I jumped on a zombie head or something. I have no idea, but I ended up jumping from there to the top area and it saved my life. I was like, ah, this is pretty good then. I tried to replicate it right there, but I don't think I want to do that in the middle of this game right now. Get overrun or something. Alright, I gotta get back up to the spot. Yeah, multiplayer does get you faster weapon level XP than zombie does. Especially Fireteam Dirty Bomb, but only if you start to go on crazy streak. Because I was doing some testing, and games like Dirty Bomb or just regular TDM will take about... Dirty Bomb's about 20 minutes a match. TDM games are usually 10 minutes a match. If you're not like one of the top scoring players, if you're not putting in like a lot of kills, it's pretty much faster to go 1 to 30 in zombies than it is to play multi. But if you do get those kills and start going on some streaks, you do get way faster weapon level XP in multiplayer. Myself, I don't know, I cannot adjust to launch day. Like, I was doing perfectly fine in the beta. And now that the game's come out, like, I just do awful. I have no idea what it is. Like, in the beta, I was dropping 2.0 KD almost every game. Fire Team Dirty Bob, we were always top 3. We were always winning or top 3. But in this game, it's... Now that's fully out, I don't know. I'm like doing negative and shit each game. That's like... That's wild to me. Because I don't usually do bad like that. I don't know. Maybe it's their servers. Maybe the tick rate's bad or something. I don't know, but... Just off my, like, past COD stats, like, I don't do how I perform in this game, so I just was like, fuck it, I'm done with multiplayer for now. I'll revisit that after launch. Get zombies out of the way. All that stuff done. Maybe it's skill-based matchmaking, just putting me in, like, ridiculous lobbies. I don't know, but... I was like, I'm just gonna grind out zombies. Pretty much just look at this one spot and you just get guaranteed headshots every time. And hey, I am too ready for that Galactus event. What's good, Spectrum, as well? And then what's good, Bananas? I don't think I said hi to you guys when you showed up. What up, AF? I will indeed stream the Fortnite event. I'll start to stream a little bit more Fortnite once it gets towards the event date. For now, I'm going to keep streaming COD every single day until then. Any new Fortnite content that does go out, I will make a video on it. But, yeah, a few days before the event itself, I will start to stream that. Start to play that, get back into the vibe. Alright, so we have 740. Let's go ahead and... This one... No! I didn't mean to do that. Give me a blue. Where's a blue? Drop a blue. One of you shitter dogs are gonna drop me a blue right now. What's good, Pandashi? Hey, what? What is that? What level am I? I am max level. Am I excited for launchers? Hell no. I am not a masochist. Okay, maybe I am, but, you know, that's one thing I'm not excited for. I'm just kind of putting that off for right now. Let's just, yeah. Mainly play Search and Destroy. Oh, yeah, I wonder how weapon level XP is in Search. I feel like I wouldn't do too bad in Search. I went into the VIP mode where it's just literally one life. I was putting in work for the few games that I did play that mode, but I was just losing because... Yeah, just bad stuff happened when I was in pubs. Our teammates just kind of, whenever they were the VIP, just, I don't know what they were doing or where they were going. I don't know if they thought it was a free-for-all or what, but I gotta play with the squad if I go into that mode again. That mode's frustrating. I can't even tell if I killed the mega... Okay, we did. Wait, is there two? Why is there two? Oh no. Oh no, this ain't good. Usually there is only one in solos, but got two right now. Might have to take these guys outside. Actually, no, we're good. We're good. Give them a warm welcome right here. I am doing pretty good today, though. And hey, I have no idea what that message said, but that's right. You retract that. 79 is really fun. You think so? Oh shit, these guys are tanking. Maybe I should put those armor rounds back on. Yeah, this gun puts in work, though. In this area, just... I feel like I'm speeding through the weapon levels. This area now, speeding through the games. It's like 33 minutes a game. And doing the math of how I was doing with this gun and other guns, it would take me around 9 hours per gun, which, I mean, that's a lot of time, but... that's like the best time I could come up with. Because it's a grind and there's no getting around that. I've just realized it's a grind, you can't get around it. You just gotta do it. Look at my... so this is the Bullfrog right here. It's not a bad gun at all. I thought this gun would be bad, but it's actually really, really good. It puts in work against the bosses. They just... yeah, they're melted. All the other SMGs do not do that against the bosses. This is like... this is the SMG that just destroys the boss. Alright, so I'm gonna head right back up there. We're gonna buy all perks since we've got triple tap now. Will probably help us out just a bit. Hey, what's good, Snake? How you doing? What up, Robert? Please explain the strat. Okay, so I'm gonna upload a Dark Aether Camo video later tonight with some tips and different strats everybody could use. Like, see what strat works best for y'all. But, the strat I'm using is the high round strat because this does spawn in zombies the fastest that you possibly could get them to spawn in on the map. So I just go up here, Ring of Fire. Literally round 3, I get up here, and if you just focus headshots the entire time, you're just melting the zombies. You could do each game to 30 and then reset in about 33 minutes time. Something like that. So, all in all, you could probably finish each gun, the ones that go up to level 50, just playing zombies in about 9 hours. Which, yeah, again, that's a long time, but compared to how long it takes if you just train normally and everything else, it's, in my opinion, this is the fastest that you could do right now until I see another strat. Around 36 yesterday. Ooh, not too bad. Think about the ray gun getting nerfed. I feel like we should buff more weapons to get onto that level. Because when it comes to high rounding strats, if there's one strat, like literally only one strat, where you have to do that strat if you want to compete for like record times and speed runs and all that, I feel like other weapons should be viable in that situation. Because one argument I see is that a lot of people are like saying, well, you shouldn't force us to use one specific strat, and I do agree with that. And in nerfing the ray gun, it's not forcing people to use a specific strat, it's more like... now all the strats are kind of the same, but in my opinion, instead of nerfing the ray gun, why not just make all the other weapons do that same type of damage? Make it so that we could actually speedrun with a lot of different weapons than just using that one specific strat. I also don't think the ammo count is very fair. Like 15k max, but 30k, that's a lot. Like, if you have no money, you're not gonna earn 30k, or you'll just barely earn 30k. I don't know. I haven't really high rounded too much, so then again, maybe it is different and you can earn more than 30k, but I feel like that's a bit too expensive. Yeah, you could jump on rails. It's so good. I love parkouring down in the power room. It's like the funnest shit of all time. How long is this gonna take me? So I am solo. I feel like the games are faster solo than playing with other players. And basically, I'm just going for speed. Since this is gonna take me days to do, I want to just do this as fast as I possibly can. Shave off as much time as I can each game. that is what we be doing. And this is the fastest spawn that you can get in the map, I think, so I haven't really seen any faster spawn rates than up here. So this is the area that I'm training in. Okay, I might have to put that armor mod back on. The attachment, not mod. I was using an armor attachment and it was putting in work against the armored guys there, but now that I don't have that, I'm getting my ass kicked by them. They're actually kind of making me anxious whenever they're running up to me. I don't kill them as fast. I'd have to throw that back on. Any tips for the M79? I would try to use that weapon. If you're going for other weapons and it's a wall weapon, spawn in with that, get some work done on that, then swap out for the wall weapon later on. And then just after you get done with all the other weapons and all the wall weapons, you should have a lot of progress done on that. That's when you want to just go ahead and start doing training routes with it. Because there really isn't, you can't really use that in this area. Like you can, but you might end up killing yourself and you don't want to do that. That's not what you want to do. I feel with that weapon, because of how easy it is to kill yourself, it's better to just train outside. Going to be slower spawns. Oh my god, there's a big guy up here. Excuse me? Excuse me? We're gonna go ahead and go outside for this because that's a little bit too hectic up there. Oh my god. That is why we buy monkeys right there, for the exact purpose. Alright. I didn't think a boss would spawn. He's kind of late. Usually they spawn him in just a little bit faster. So now that a boss is out, I'm going to have to train out here for just a moment because I don't have Ring of Fire. But that's no biggie. Want to know how high I can actually get on these leaderboards by the time I'm done with Dark Aether? Because right now we're top 200 on the leaderboards for headshots. Which is pretty crazy. I didn't think I would be top 200 because I haven't been playing as much as I could.
Dumb as a rock and twice as dead.
I like a chopper gunner. I would, but I'm going for legendary. And by the time I hit 30, I always reset just because it's, in my opinion, and from what I've seen, I get more weapon level XP by playing 1 to 30 than I do going higher than 30. Because one of my weapons where I only went to 36, 37, I had 14,000 kills to get that maxed out, all camos. And then another one I tested and I only went to 30 and I only had to do about 12,000 kills, so... Some things I just don't end up buying because I use my salvage and money towards other stuff that's a little bit more beneficial at the moment. Chopper gunner does help in the long run though, but yeah. I always try to get legendary stuff. Because before I actually would need that, I'm pretty much out in the next lobby. Although maybe I should switch up my strat, because I usually don't earn legendary anymore with this. Maybe I should switch it out and get chopper gunners. Because I really don't get legendary scrap up here. By the time 31 hits, when I end up just backing out, it's like, I don't have that. I don't end up upgrading with that. It is way worse in the lower rounds. Yeah. After like 8, it kind of really drops off. I have heard of that game though, Bean. The Easter egg. Wait, why is... What did Milo do? Hey, what's good, Mario? How you doing? Yeah, see the armored guys? I need to put that attachment back on. 40% armor damage. I need that. They are fucking me up here. If I die right here, I don't even care though, because I'm gonna reset. There we go. I think that was the end of the round anyways. As long as I'm getting about 1250 per round or around that, I'm pretty happy. Because it takes about from 1 to 50, around 12,000 kills. Right, so pretty much 12 games of this. Half an hour a piece, it's like 9 hours. What's legendary scrap? It's just like, I just call the premium scrap just legendary, premium, blue. So if you just hear me referring to that stuff, that's just the better scrap than the green. Hey, what's good, Raven? How you doing? Tuning in from Spain. Hey, that's what's up. How's Spain doing right now? Got some progress going. What have we cracked? We've cracked top 2,700. And we are, I might crash right here. Don't crash. Alright, we're 191 in headshots right now in the leaderboards. I am climbing the ranks. It seems like nobody that's top 200 in the leaderboards is fucking playing right now. I don't know what it is, but every game I go back and look and we're like 10 levels up. Oh yeah, it goes crazy in that room. Hey, for sure, Bean. Close to the Gallo being fine. It depends on what round you're at, FaZe. I mean, if you're at a kind of a higher round or lower, actually, I'll rephrase this. If you're at a low round, I would just take the legendary one and it's just going to put in absolute crazy work throughout the game. If you're at a higher round, don't worry about it, because I mean, at that point, if you are resetting at a certain point, it doesn't really matter having that. See, myself, I'm all about speed right now. I'm just trying to get through everything as fast as possible, so I just throw out everything that is useful for high round running that I don't need just to get myself to 30. That's all I end up worrying about, is how fast could I get to 30. So you guys might see me do some weird things like not buying perks or doing stuff like that, and just kind of like focusing on damage and stuff. Because pretty much, yeah, I'm just focusing on how fast could I get these games to go.
I should not be surprised. Dimensional breaches occur
On the China Lake Diamond, I have not. That's gonna be my last, absolute last weapon that I do. What's good, Anthony? I have heard they're looking into it. It's not completely fixed yet. What up, Austin? Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Round 30, then resetting. It seems to be the fastest possible amount of weapon level XP you could get, as well as pretty much, if you're only playing zombies, the fastest you can complete guns. Because the guns that only take you to level 30 to get all the camo challenges done, you could do those without having to do these strats, but the ones you need to get to level 50, you're pretty much... you'll get all your camo challenges done and just be stuck having to level the weapon up. So I'm doing this because this seems to get you the fastest weapon level XP that you can get. And multiplayer, I'm having bad lobbies in that, so I was like, I'm just going zombies. I'm having a ton of fun in zombies. Why not just go straight zombies? And hey, what's good, Drew, as well? Appreciate the sub, bro. Welcome to our community. We're pretty much day in, day out, always going to be up with a video or a live stream going forward here. Lots of Cold War zombie stuff that I got planned. Stay up till 5:30 a.m. I've been every day just non-stop grinding out camos. Like the other day when I ended stream, I was like, I'm going to go to bed. And then I went and sat on my bed and I was like, I'm going to go back on Cold War, actually. I was up for like another 8 hours or something, just grinding. Oh, you're going for DM Ultra too? You are a mad lad, Austin. That is a crazy grind right there. Myself, I'm putting DM Ultra on the back burner for quite a while. But after this, after I'm done with Dark Aether, I'm gonna be all tired out from grinding. But I am gonna go into multiplayer and low-key kind of flex the camo a bit. Because you got to. You just have to. Multiplayer for weapon levels. See, I was gonna do that, but I just could not figure out multiplayer anymore. In the beta, I did fine, but in multiplayer, I seem to just get shit on every lobby now. Just crazy, because, like, in every COD, I'm pretty much holding a 2.0, but I don't know, in this one, I don't know, I'm negative every game. I'm just not adjusted to this game or something, I don't know what it is. I'll revisit multiplayer later on. There's a list of what's done. I have shotguns done, pistols done, and 3 of the SMGs done. That's my list right there. How long is this stream gonna be? A couple hours. I got no end time in plan right now, but at a certain point, I am going to end the stream and then work on a Dark Aether tips guide. So just going through all of the strategies and all of the different things that I've figured out in doing different test games. Like, I've tested different training areas, tested out, like, different rounds capping out at, and just seeing what is the absolute fastest I could get it, and I'm gonna upload a tips guide and just kind of go through a bunch of different things. Camo you receive once you get Dark Aether and DM Ultra. There should be the ultimate grind camo. What's good, Taylor? What is outside? I don't know what that is. Oh, like a DLC? Also, keyboard's highly disadvantaged. You think so? I believe it. Sometimes aim assist is whew. Cold War favors your playstyle. Yeah, my playstyle might be a little bit too off for Cold War. So I'm gonna go and, like, once I'm done with the zombie grind, try and figure out why I'm doing bad and then set myself straight. I really haven't played too much multiplayer hours. But them 2 hours I played were just, yeah. We don't talk about those 2 hours. We just don't talk about those 2 hours. And hey, what's good, Stead? What up, Iceman? How you doing? Alright, let's buy ammo. Gonna just go to Pack-a-Punch, but I'll go in a round or two. And confirmed aim assist is broken. I wonder if on PC, if you uncap your frame rate, if you get better aim assist strength than you do on console. That was a thing. Soft too, though. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to figure out what my best strats are. Hey, what's good, Envy? Yeah, we always try to post these tutorials for Easter eggs just as fast as possible. Sometimes I end up missing out on, like, part locations and different things, but I always figure if I could get people to get through that Easter egg right away once it's been solved, then that's all that matters. And then I could always just add in the description, like, if I miss anything. But usually I'm pretty thorough. Usually I get everything that you can do in those guides. Because a lot of people, they don't really post guides too quick. I try to even post the guides and quick guides during the actual Easter eggs, just to speed things up a little bit more, like individual steps and all that. Because during Easter egg hunts, like, it's so hard to just stay on top of information and know what is what. Because, like, the Reddit and everything else, sometimes they just don't update. So if you're not, like, right up there in the Easter egg hunts, it's so hard to know what is what. It's so hard to get involved in that. Actually start progressing the Easter egg yourself. Like, info just sucks during those times. So that's another reason why I try to get guides up ASAP. It's like, I know how that info could actually be. I want to get a guide up just right away. Make sure people don't have to, like, sift through hours of streams or go through the Reddit posts and try to find one that hints at what you need to do. Good spot for critical kills. Yeah, if you're doing the weapons that take you to level 50, it's not the greatest crit shot spot, depending on how you shoot. I've kind of lined up a spot that'll get me crit shots, guaranteed almost, but you can get a lot less crit shots than normal kills. But in the end, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be going so many more levels anyways. just to get to level 50, that by the time you do hit 50, you'll more than have enough for those crit shots. Enable low latency. I did not. Did it help out quite a bit? Hey, what's good, life? How you doing?
I recommend you restore power to learn more.
You made it, did you? Welcome. Welcome. Phasmophobia. I would say it's worth a purchase. It all depends, I guess, on who you'd play with, too. Because I don't know if that game has matchmaking or what. But a lot of the, like, funny-ass moments in that game seem to be, like, if you're playing with a group of buddies. Streaming the event in 2 weeks. We are indeed streaming the event in 2 weeks. Anytime there's any new things in Fortnite, I will be covering it. I'll be posting videos. I haven't abandoned that game. I'm more just playing a lot of Cold War right now, grinding out these weapons and just getting the vibe going for this game. Brand new game. It's so good. You can't go wrong with it. What's good, Micah? Oh, fuck. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me, Austin. I did not do that. I gotta do that as soon as the next lobby starts for this. Alright. Gonna get pack going. Time pack. This is the loop right here. The loop. Oh, we missed it. I'm not the hardcore parkour god today. Game changing. How'd you level up weapons fast? Doing high round strats, resetting at 30. That seems to be the fastest you could do in zombies. Because in multiplayer, you can, if you pop off every game, get faster weapon levels than you can in zombies. But I went into multiplayer, I was getting shit on. I was like, you know what, I'm back to zombies. I'm not going to level this up faster in multiplayer. In zombies, if you only want to play zombies, it seems doing the high run strats and then ending at 30 is the fastest way to get weapon level XP. Fired. I believe it. I feel that. Yeah, I kind of forgot to upgrade my ears for this, but it doesn't. I don't think I'm. Well, it's a dog round. Fuck it. Let's go back. It's really choppy. Wait, have you tried out like a demo or something? Fix the camos and XP not saving. Did they? I also do not end up like X-filling or anything else like that because I don't need any more XP. But these strats I'm using are friendly for X-filling too. You just have to set up a little bit differently if you want to X-fill. I'll have a guide up with a bunch of different tips and different strats later on tonight. I've got to like, I don't write scripts or anything for any of my videos. I always just do them like off the top. But I got like a huge notepad with just a ton of different strats, ton of different ideas, theories, things that you can end up trying and seeing what most come. I'll end up recording the commentary for that later tonight after this. Get that up then. Because I seen there's nobody on YouTube with like a full, complete tips guide for Dark Aether. I don't know, I was surprised. Thought more people would post that. That's why I didn't end up posting a guide till now. But now that I see there isn't one, I was like, alright, I'll make one then. Yeah, supposedly this event is going to take us directly into Season 5, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be like a repeat of the Black Hole event. There's so much good stuff happening. Cold War Season 1 is right around the corner. Season 5 right around the corner. Nuketown in like 4 days. Like there's so much stuff going on. Like that, you get an instant max ammo. I love the rounds where these guys show up. Until there's 2 of them that show up, or if I get caught off guard like the last game, then they're kind of assholes. I love when they show up. That's just an instant max, pretty. Top 150 in headshots, but you have... Oh, no! When did you last play, Buck? I'm like 190 in the leaderboards last I checked, which is really crazy. Didn't think I would end up climbing that high in the leaderboards, because the other day I was like 600. So I don't know if people just aren't grinding out headshots or camos anymore or what, but I am like climbing the leaderboards fast. I wanna, if I crack top 100, I'll be happy, because obviously I'm not gonna go for number 1. I gotta take breaks sometime, and I feel like the number 1 guy just does not take breaks. At least that's how I'd be if I was in that spot. So if I could crack top 100, that would be like, that's dope then.
Raptor 1 is nearby, strike team. Exfil window is short, so take it now if you're ready.
Monkey here. Bought the game, you just have a shitty PC. Oh, you already got the game? Okay, I thought you were asking if you should buy it earlier. You want to have Dark Aether? I don't think anybody in the world has Dark Aether legitimately yet. What's good, Critical? I could be wrong on that. Somebody could have Dark Aether legitimately out there, but I've not personally seen anybody that's like shown proof that they have it and they earned it legit. But I feel like it's only gonna be like a couple of days and then somebody will have it. Because I've seen people that were like a lot further progressed than I was. So, and not only that, but if there's somebody that's like a god at multiplayer that does level up everything fast, they could go into zombies and pretty much complete the guns in like 2 games. Like each gun would only take 2 games. Because I get half the progress done that you would need for all the camos done in 1 game. 1 game takes me about 33 minutes. That's like an hour per game. Not long at all, and you'd have everything done if you leveled up all your weapons in multiplayer real fast. Yeah, I should be in the Discord tonight, Critical. Try and get that taken care of then later. We're gonna have to get some ammo for this. On the grenade launcher, I have not. I'm gonna save that for last. I've got my strat for how I'm gonna go about doing that weapon. You have Cold War? I do not have Cold War. I do not have that. Prince from Onslaught. Wait, they hide it if you're on? You can't use it? So, like, if you set create a class with that blueprint and then you switch over, you cannot use that on PC? That is so stupid. That's actually so stupid. Yeah, this is BO2 right here. We booted up the OG. We're playing Transit. This is Nocton Farm. The corn cobs. No, don't mind all this no winter forest area right here. That's fake. Game's tripping. We're tripping right now. Set a class and remove the skin but keep the attachments on. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. The Sony advantage. Alright, go double pap. Dog rounds are the only rounds I try to leave this area to do anything. I try to just stay up there and get killed. And just progress as fast as I can. I don't even buy perks anymore. I'm like, fuck it, who needs perks? We need that. More damage, more power, faster rounds, that's it. Nothing else. Sometimes there's scary moments without perks though, but no, we kinda handle it. I gotta get Cold War though, I gotta buy that. Slacking. Yeah, so for this upcoming event, if you're able to get there as soon as the event starts, Vex, supposedly, and if somebody doesn't want to know anything about this, cover your ears for just a second. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Supposedly, after this, it takes you immediately to a screen at the main menu where you cannot play anymore, just like the Black Hole event, and then we wait until downtime's over and we're going into the next season. So, There's no replays of the event. There's no replay files that'll be saved because they disabled the replay system, they said. So, it's like, it's a huge one and done type of thing. Hey, a big guy! Bring it on. What do you think will happen? I think the 0 point will be revealed. Galactus will either get it or start to use it, and then somebody like the robot will come in and save us or something. I don't know. I feel like it's the Marvel people aren't going to be like the ones to save us for some reason. I feel like past event stuff will be the reason why. Like somebody from past events come and help. Like the scientists or somebody. That's just my theory. Round 13, no perks. Oh, we go like round 16, 17, 18, 20 with no perks. Till this shows up, I don't ever buy Jug now. I don't even do the coffin Easter egg just so I could shave another minute off my time. I'm trying to find the most maximum efficient way to get the most out of every game that I can. In the fastest way possible. To even where, like, if I save 1 minute, that's perfect then. That 1 minute is gonna add up in the next 30 games. If it's 2 minutes, even better. Less time training out in different areas, less time doing whatever. The strat is just God right here. The next season for Fortnite, it is December 3rd or 1st or something like that. Oh, fuck. Ah, we took our first down. It's a fluke! There's 2 zombies left.
Exfil window is up.
But for this game, Season 1, December 10th. RIP the self-revive. We didn't have to use it last game, so... should be good for the rest of this game, unless I start making mistakes. Sometimes it's just like that, you know? Sometimes you have that zombie lobby where it's just like, this is not my game. Usually we do pretty good, though. Don't forget the armor attachment. Yes! That's a big thing. Because those armor guys, they were like in my face the whole time last game. Was not like that every game prior. I also need Speed Cola a couple of rounds. Just not yet, though. Starting to become a little bit overwhelming here. I think we got all crit kills in this. Why is everybody on PC? Runs better. The game runs better on PC. It crashes less than what I've seen on console. You can also push the graphics further than you can on console. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if console works for you, like, that's great. Like, whatever works best for you, you know, always just go with that. But I feel like PC is just always gonna be king, so... I'm gonna always be on PC. Alright, perk machine shows up around 17 usually in each of my games, so... I go ahead and buy just a couple of perks, then I get 30k, level up the weapon as much as I can, 3 times pap it.
Chopper clearing out.
Fuck! I didn't want to grab that. What's this weapon? This is the bullfrog. Fortnite was a myth. It is indeed a myth. It doesn't exist. Alright, we're gonna save him instead of going to a dog round to do this, because I don't know when my next dog round is. I am going to purchase the next armor slot for myself. Then with the 0 point in his hand. That should be the way it happens right there. That would be the best way for them to end the event ever. We're back to the spot. Dark Aether is amazing looking, I feel like. I could see Travis going back in with another Fort collab, to be honest. If I need to buy ammo, you know what? I'm just gonna... We don't need ammo. Buy that extra ammo. We'll make it. Should have taken out the zombie in the power room. There he is. Sometimes the zombie takes a minute to spawn back in. Yep. Taking a minute. In the floor? There he is. Hiding on me. He's scared. Yeah, zombies is amazing. This new system, it is way too good. Like, I've not had this much fun playing zombies in a long time. BO4 was not it for me, so I've not really played zombies true and true throughout each day like I have with BO3, BO2, BO1. This game, I'm back into it, just like it was the old days. Game is too good. Like, I'm on a crazy grind right now, but it does not feel like a crazy grind. It just feels like I start up a game, I end the session, I look at the clock, 4 hours just passed. That's how this game goes for me. BO4, it was like, alright, how much progress do I have? Dragging along. I kind of did need ammo, actually. That's like the remainder of zombies there, so we'll just end the round. Over Rainbow Ether like a BO4. I mean, that would be kind of dope. Like a rainbow style setup for it. Highest round you get? I've been high 60s. And then my stats did not save. And because I'm going for Dark Aether, I was like, you know what? I'm done with the high rounds. I will revisit those later on. So it's not that I can't high round or I'm not like, I can't do it, you know? I've high rounded quite a bit in the past. It's just right now I'm more focused on getting Dark Aether versus what I can actually do skill-wise in the higher rounds in this. So after that 60s game ended up capping out and my stats didn't save, I was like, that's it for me. No more high rounds until I get Dark Aether. I think a big boy just spawned in. Graphics cards are expensive. I mean, you could get cheap ones. You don't need to buy the top of the line graphics cards.
Hey, no smoke.
Alrighty. This gun just lasts forever and ever. 3 times pap, we about to be there. BO4 multiplayer, if you got diamond, then equip it. Every 5 kills, it changes colors. Yeah, I absolutely love that. It did that in Zombies 2 every 2,000 kills, I want to say, for Diamond. I don't think the guns in this game do that. I haven't played with them, and I haven't seen anybody post about it, because as soon as I get gold, I'm off to the next gun. So that's why I haven't played with any of the guns I have done. But if they add that in, just like they did for BO4, that would be amazing, because that feature was way too good, I gotta say. It actually really added to the value of getting those camos. Just made it feel like it was something. Now that guy is... He's a big ass right there. I always go to reload my weapon when I'm in here. I don't know why. It's not a habit, maybe? End of the round right here. Maybe not end of the round. Either way, we're going to pack. Fuck it. Like 100 FPS. Yeah, like, you really don't need to buy the new graphics card, the highest top of the line flagship graphics card every year. You get away, like, my graphics card's like 3 years old. My CPU is ass, though. My CPU is, like, really old. So, I actually... My FPS is bad like it is. Just because of my CPU. Like, I could probably push 100. I'm gonna build a new PC in January or so, or December. Depending on when parts are available. I cannot get the CPU I want, so... I'm not gonna wait until that's in stock. My build, then. Yeah, this strat is really, really good for weapon levels, and by the time you're done with weapon level 50, you'll have all your camo challenges to that point completed. It's like, it's gonna take you a lot of kills, so the crit shots, they will come. If you don't have like a 1-by-1 ratio or a close ratio, like I usually keep a pretty good ratio of crit shots to limbs, but if you don't hold that, doing the strat, you'll still get those 2,500 by the time you're weapon level 50. Counting the knife as a gun. Yes. That knife is indeed a gun. Make a video when you build your PC. I was gonna live stream it, actually. 1960 Super. Not bad, not bad. Talking. What was your question? It's okay. If you're talking the graphics card question, Bean, it's a mix of both. Your CPU is going to be doing quite a bit of work in the games. Some games are more CPU intense than graphics card intensive, but generally, graphics cards are going to put in the most work for games, and then the CPU is going to be needed to be at least a decent one to keep up with what's going on. But yeah, the graphics card is generally, for most games, what is most important. But if you have a bad CPU, you'll bottleneck yourself, and then you won't get the power out of your graphics card that you want. What is this camo? This is the Pack-a-Punch camo. Did I get a 3090? I would wait until January, and they're gonna come out with a 3080 Ti, which will have around 4 gigs less VRAM that the 3090 has, and it's gonna be just a little bit less powerful than the 3090. To the point where you could probably overclock it and get 3090 speeds off of it. And it's at $500 less. So, that's what I'm doing. I sold my 3080. Somebody's about to be like, you had a 3080 NVIDIA and you sold it! I did. We are getting that 3080 Ti as soon as that drops. Alright, I kind of messed up here using that when I did, but holy shit, this gun just fucking melts them. Wait, what just down? Oh, the gas? Preston. Alright, that self-res might have been useful there. Just a little bit, just a little bit. It's no matter, though. The faster you go, the lower the rounds you go, the more XP you get in weapon levels. I don't care that we died at 20. You really get way more weapon level XP in the lower rounds. This thing is spazzing out. I don't know what is up with that. That thing spazzes out every single time. Oh yeah, I absolutely love this Zombies edition. This is... I've not had this much fun in Zombies in forever. Actually, forever. See, we're almost there with crits, almost there with this, like... Pretty much you overlap yourself, and then you're just going for weapon levels, and that's why we're doing the high round strat, because that gets you insane round 30 times. Okay, so I'm not sure if that CPU is good or not. I'm only up on the newest of what AMD is doing. I actually have not followed AMD's CPU lineups at all. I do know about the new series and the last series that they dropped because of all the stuff that's going down and how much power they're pushing out. So I looked into them, started watching reviews. So I do know a little bit of this lineup and the last lineup, but I could tell you a lot about Intel CPU. That's more of what I've always kind of involved myself. And then for graphics cards, no idea about AMD cards at all. For those, I'm more of, I could tell you a lot about NVIDIA cards. And pretty much the past 5 to 10 years of NVIDIA cards. When it comes to AMD, I don't know anything about those. AMD is pushing power with their new lineups of cards for graphics, but I still feel like NVIDIA right now is still king. Even though AMD is... They're there. They are beating them in some scenarios. I feel like you could get more out of the NVIDIA cards. But that's just my, like, personal opinion, and from the, like, few videos I've seen. I don't really have double rigs with both. So I couldn't really be like, well, this is guaranteed better. No. You get Prestige 3, you just gotta level up. You'll hit it over time. Get around 2010. Oh, you wouldn't be able to play this if you had a CPU 10. You would have to have, like, the flagship and play on low settings. And then maybe you could push it on this, but... I don't know, 2010 CPUs would probably not cut it. Is better AMD or Intel? AMD right now, their latest Threadripper series, Ryzen 5, those are better than what Intel is doing. Intel, however, they still have the highest clock speed, but that doesn't really matter at this point because AMD set it up so that they could rush so many instructions that they don't even need that high clock speed to beat out Intel's processors. AMD is actually pushing out more power than Intel is. That's crazy. That's like the first time they've beat Intel in like 16 years. It's crazy. Still open Easter egg lobbies. So I've kind of just stuck to just doing my own lobbies for speed, because if you start adding people into these lobbies, there's more factors to it and the rounds go at a slower pace. And I will do open sub lobbies, but just not right now. I'm just more trying to get these camos and gun tiers done. Those lower rounds give you more weapon XP. Supposedly, they divide out the weapon level XP per zombie in the higher rounds a bit more. So, the higher the round, there are more zombies, but because of that, they're like, well, we don't want to give you this insane amount of weapon level XP. We're going to actually cut that weapon level XP. So, the more zombies you kill in the higher rounds, the less XP you're getting, but overall, you're still kind of generally getting the same amount. The reason why it's better to reset at the lower rounds is because the lower rounds will take you less time to do than the higher rounds. So, I mean, you could go to high rounds and still get some pretty good XP for weapon levels. It's going to take you a lot longer than it is just resetting at 30. Like, for instance, one of my guns I did in the high 30s before I reset, like 36, 37. I had around 14,000 kills for that to get it to 50 and get the rest of the camos done on it. Another gun reset at 30, only 12,000 kills. Like, it's not a crazy difference, but like you could definitely see a difference. And in those two weapons, it's not like one I was like I needed to use way more than the other, you know. I was on par using the same strats. Just one I was going to later rounds, the other one I was stopping at earlier rounds. Like, as soon as I hit 50 for each one of those, pretty much within a couple of rounds I had them complete, because I only had the level 50 camo challenge for each one of those. Much in-game time to get that level? Like 2 days. A day and a half, 2 days. I'm sitting on, like, I don't even know how much my time is, like 3 days and a half. New progress this round a little bit faster. Any tips on yeah, I'm gonna upload a Dark Aether tip guide video later tonight, so stay tuned for that. But use this high rounding strat and then end at 30 and reset. That should get you a lot faster weapon levels than going to higher rounds. And time matters. I'm looking at it like a time-based thing. What is the fastest you could get to 30 and repeat? This is pretty much it. Pretty much it right here. There might be something else that's found out at a different point, but I've tested a lot of different strats and this seems to be it, so I'm sticking with this strat right now. Cheapest way to pap. Both routes, left and right, are the exact same. Same doors, same costs. Any stores that sell PC parts? Micro Center. Micro Center, that is it. Go into a Micro Center, you will have the time of your life in there if you are like into building PC popping parts or just anything. You can even buy all the parts in Micro Center and then build the PC in Micro Center. They got everything. Water cooling, like literally everything. Mid tier, high tier, low tier parts, like whatever you need, you name it, Micro Center has it. There's only one in Michigan and it's like 2 hours from me. So feels bad, man. Want to go into a Micro Center. Finally just finished your areas though. That's what's up. You buy season 1 I will indeed. I got the Battle Pass edition of this, so I am going to definitely use my token on Season 1. Get that completely maxed out. Around 30, you exfil. I do not exfil because I'm max level. I've got everything unlocked. So, at the end of the day, that extra XP, it does nothing for me, you know? So, I don't exfil, I just quit. I would say once you get to a point where you don't need to exfil, just don't. There's no point. Now, if I knew if they stacked XP and held it, so then when the next season came out, it gave us that remainder XP, I would potentially exfil, but I mean, it's... Ordering your PC online, use PC Part Picker. Indeed, that is an amazing site. Will get you the best deals out of all the retailers. You're working on the M79? Oh, shit, bro. I feel bad. That gun is a trip. I am not looking forward to it. Saving that for last. Saving that one for last. Yeah, so we have 8 weapons gold. This will be our 9th. We're almost done with this. We're about 29 or 30 on this for weapon level. Then I have one more SMG, and we got SMG's diamond. Pretty good progress so far. Love the parkour in this room. Does anybody else just run around and parkour in this room? Nope, no, no! No, don't you do it! Okay. They're getting a little too handsy over there. I'm not that frisky right now. Fuck is, what are they doing? Alright. Go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch open. Flawless run right here. Go for it. 30, no downs. I say that, but I'm jinxing myself. Now we're gonna get some downs. Or, if I actually was out there trying to parkour, I'd probably end up breaking my neck. This was IRL parkouring, I would end up dying. That's about how far I'd get. It wouldn't be good. Okay. Yeah, my goal is to get Dark Aether done as fast as I can. Potentially get it done before Season 1. Because, like, at the rate I'm going pretty damn fast through this, but still, it's quite the grind. Like, in saying that you have the fastest method that you know of right now, like, that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be done within, like, a very short period of time. But I feel like I got the fastest I could do right now, unless, like, somebody else has, like, a god strat. Up for that? Damn. Get off these? No. Oh, I forgot to put on armor. God damn it. Keep forgetting to do that. You know what? We're gonna do this. Add on. This 5-round speed mags. That'll be nice for next game. Guess time's gonna be better for us right here. Alright. That'll be good for us. We start out the next. We're pre-ordering our weapons. Yeah, we have 8 gold weapons. Pistols are diamond, shotguns are diamond, 3 SMGs are completely gold. Getting the worst ones like launchers out of the way. I was initially going to do it that way, but then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna save those for last so that I could just like ram my head through the wall. Knowing that it's just a little jump away till I get Dark Aether. For now, I'm gonna make it semi-intense and enjoyable doing this strat up here. Because this spot up here can kind of get intense. Not gonna lie, sometimes there could be intense moments up here. Especially if you don't have perks. And I don't like running perks. I like getting my weapon papped faster. Parts and sweet and cave. Ooh, not bad, not bad. What did you get FPS wise again? Try one game with the M79. I have tried a couple of games with it. I did the coffin Easter egg, which I no longer do just because it takes too long to go through. So I'd rather just spend the money than sit there for 30 seconds. But, oh, well, now I can melt him. But, yeah, I got it out of the coffin Easter egg one time, and then I just ended up using it for the entire game. That. And just like that, we right back into this. I have all crit kills done. I have all pack-a-punch kills done. I'm working on elites right now. I have that done in a game or two. So we are balling right now. The strat. I'm gonna have a very, very detailed guide up later tonight, so... And if anybody is trying to, if anybody doesn't have, like, the time to stick around and stream or whatever else and just see how I do it... If you're not subbed, then I would sub and check out that guide that I post later tonight. It'll be up as soon as I'm done live streaming. I'm going to record the commentary, post that up. Complete Dark Aether guide. FDM Ultra. Do you now? How about this? What's good, Mishan? So right now I'm not doing open lobbies, but... check out every so often whenever I'm live streaming because I do open lobbies quite often in the games that I play. So if you're interested in playing with me, I do open lobbies quite often anytime I stream. Just for right now, since I'm focusing on Dark Aether, it's better to do solo. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to invite people in. But yeah, a little bit too slow in the co-op lobbies. And plus, I'd ruin a co-op lobby if I played with you guys because I'd be like... I'd be trying to just progress through rounds, just like speed my way through doing this, and that'd probably ruin the game, so. We'll get to those, we'll get to those. Is the game free? Nope, $60. Warzone, however, is free, and Warzone will be a part of Black Ops Cold War December 10th. Alright, I gotta stand more to the left a little bit. Get better headshot chances right here. There's only... what? I think there was a body that just was like flailing to my right there. What is Warzone? Warzone is currently on the Modern Warfare system. It's gonna stay on the Modern Warfare engine, so that's not gonna change, but December 10th, Cold War, everything in Cold War is going to be implemented into Modern Warfare. We're going to have to buy ammo. Buy their tier for this. Go ahead and get armor. Actually, I can't do that just yet. We'll get... spend $200 extra on your piece. Wait, why are you sad about that? Playing America's Army? I have not heard anybody play that game ever. I used to play those games all the time. Those games were the shit. I don't know if... do they still make any new ones? I haven't played that since, like, 360. Without stopping. Wait, are you serious that you unlocked that? That's crazy, bro. That's... kudos on the grind if you... grind for that, too. Things taking so long because of the levels. Yeah, I did not want to play multiplayer because I'm just having the worst of luck in multiplayer right now. My playstyle does not fit how this game needs you to play. My playstyle fits Modern Warfare system perfect. Previous CODs, but this game, I gotta switch up my style, and I was like, I'm gonna wait to learn how I need to play till after I get Dark Aether. So, find the fastest strat for levels and hammer it out. That's what we doing. Good. Yeah, that series was great. I'm surprised that series didn't end up taking off and doing more. They could have been like competing with Battlefield, Call of Duty. They had it. They had it. Have to pre-aim every corner in MP. Yeah, I did not have a good time in MP when I played. It does indeed take forever, Rico. Like, this game is quite the grind. On a game right now and try it out. Hey, for sure, let us know how it goes. You get the currency to upgrade armor off the floor. That's the salvage that you pick up. Play on PC or PS4? We're on PC. Gonna sleep. Hey, for sure, appreciate you stopping by. You enjoy the rest of your night, homie. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Get some salvage. All right. Go ahead and get a second armor because now it's starting to get to the rounds where I kind of need a second armor. If you lose that armor, them 3 hits are dangerous. Body attachments, you recommend. Horizontal fires. I forgot what the hell it's called. It's like horizontal something. Not want to do. Alright, this choke right here. Wider pellet spread. That allows you to hit so many more zombies in a train. And it's so good. It is so good. What should you do? Play until round 30. Yeah, I play in high round strat spots until round 30, and then we just exit the game, not exfil. We just rinse and repeat. Oh no, somebody got timed out. PS4. Oh shit, we just hit 25 likes too. Whoever did was the 25th one. Appreciate that. You guys are going crazy today. Alright. Right back into the spot. Rinse and repeat. 0 to 30. About 35 minutes, 33 minutes per game. Okay. This ain't looking good. I panicked right here. I panicked so hard. That big guy, without me having my, my specialist right there. Yep. He's making me panic. I might have to go and train. This ain't the end of... Yeah, we're gonna have to train. Died. The spot right there is a little too tight to be in without perks and without, like, a full-on setup. I think it is the end of the round, so I probably could have stayed up there, actually. No! Fuck me! Alright, we gotta reset. We gotta reset. Yeah, that spot's intense. That spot up there is intense. FPS counter and GPU stuff don't work in game. Do you get like an NA sign or what does it show you? Go to round 30 and die? Yeah, just die or just exit. Because I mean, unless you need extra XP for exfilling or unless you need Ethereum crystals, there's no point in exfilling. There's no point in going further. That extra XP does not matter if you're max level. And I mean, unless you don't think you're going to hit max level before December 10th, then maybe do that stuff. But yeah, if you're going for speed like I am, then do exactly how this strat's going. Maybe buy perks if you're not comfortable just going without perks. Well, sometimes I make some mistakes. Like last game and this game, you make some mistakes sometimes without perks because you don't really give yourself much room when you don't go with perks. But at the same time, if you don't go with the perks, then you can just progress faster. It's all like however comfortable you are doing things. My PC, we have a 1080 Ti and my processor's a 3770K i7. So processor really outdated. That's what's bottlenecking me. I did have a 3080, but I got rid of it because I was like, I need to upgrade my processor. There's no stock of any good processors right now. All the AMD ones are out of stock. I was like, I'm just going to sell the new card, buy the 3080 Ti in January, get the new Ryzen processor, build a beast-ass PC. Exfil calling cards too. Yeah, there is stuff like that. That stuff I'm going to go for after I get Dark Aether. Because Dark Aether's such a grind that I want to get this out of the way first and all the easy stuff after.
Smoke that
See what we could do with that. Should have checked what spot in the leaderboards. It's like every game we drop 10 spots in the.
Though considering the experiments undertaken here,
I don't know how good we're doing.
known it would not remain
Make a PC
buried.
build guide. Yeah, I could do that when I start to do my new build. Honestly, though, I would probably, if you want to know the best about building PCs, check out Jay's 2 cents. He's really, really good when it comes to building and just and everything there is about that. Setup. Gotta be on PC to play. Nah, this game's fully crossplay. For once, COD is like, we're gonna give you zombies and we're gonna give you crossplay. So happy that COD is like actually doing stuff like that. They did not like doing stuff like that in the past. They just, yeah. On 0, stuck on 60. I've heard people are getting bugs like that. You have to get them in gold too. Oh, the Modern Warfare guns are not coming to this game. Warzone is going to be separate to Blackout or Black Ops Cold War. What happens in Warzone stays in Warzone, basically, you know. Any new weapons that come to Cold War will go to Warzone, but nothing from Modern Warfare is going to go into Cold War. And vice versa. Nothing from Cold War is going to go into Modern Warfare. However, if you play Warzone, you'll get both worlds. And the most we would see for a Modern Warfare and Black Ops crossover is when Black Ops was coming out, we had that Woods skin go into Modern Warfare. That's pretty much the most I could see of them. And they only really did that just for more advertising. Yeah, stream be popping off today. You guys are new here at the stream. Definitely recommend subscribing. We got an amazing ass community. We're running up the streams pretty much every single day. Either a stream or a video. When it comes to guides and just information in COD or Fortnite, I always try to get out videos like ASAP. A lot of channels. They put out quality stuff and all that, but it takes some channels a bit of time to get things up. Always try to get it out just immediately, no matter the time. I don't care. 2 in the morning, something comes out. Video up at 2 in the morning here. We go hard here on this channel. We've been going hard for a long time. That trend is not stopping. Got done with the M27. Yep. There's a lot of guns I'm not looking forward to doing, and yeah, it's gonna be bad guns. I'm gonna be just, I don't know. We'll see how I am when we get there. Last zombie, yeah. We win, we won. Just no more zombies. We have beat the game. Got Infinite Warfare? Yes, I do indeed. Infinite Warfare was my jam. I absolutely love zombies in Infinite Warfare. We, our team, me and Vex, we made an amazing team for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Believe it or not, we actually got the first completion for the Raven the Redwoods Easter. That shit was crazy. We did that back then. I've only gotten 2 worlds firsts in zombies. One is in Infinite Warfare, one's in World War II zombies. I want to get a first in a Treyarch game, just because, like, Treyarch they're the flagship when it comes to zombies. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the way. It's all about the gameplay and how much fun you're having. And this game has got the gameplay. Gameplay loop in this game, 10 out of 10. Get confused. I have never, only because I don't watch any of those movies. I've watched, like, the first hour of the latest one they did. I'd say 8 something. Yeah, always stay on the grind, man, for YouTube. YouTube is the place to be. It's the biggest platform out there for video on demand content. Biggest platform out there, in my opinion, for streaming, even though Twitch is a big platform for... I just feel like with YouTube's recommendation system, no matter if you're on a normal video or a stream, you'll get stream recommended, so I feel like YouTube is the place to be. Twitch is a great platform. I feel like for a channel of my size, I'm better off on YouTube. Plus, like, right now, Twitch has kind of got a weird hierarchy going on. Some of their bans they hand out are just, I don't feel are justified. I feel like on Twitch, you really gotta watch how you talk and what you say on there. Otherwise, you risk a ban. YouTube, it's like a free-for-all. Say what you want. Unless you're, like, bullying or harassing somebody hardcore, where you're getting, like, thousands and thousands of views and then they're shitting on somebody, like, just say whatever you want on YouTube.
That's more like it.
To this round, we're gonna head on over, get Pack-a-Punch open. It's going. Window here, it's getting hot as hell in my room. Crazy, because it was just getting cold here. Like, every night was freezing cold where I could not have my window open, but now it's getting back into warmer. There's live stream on not bad. Are you saying Twitch or like off a Switch? So there was back in BO4 time, there was another YouTuber who, he wasn't the first person to beat an Easter egg on it, but he was the first person to post the cutscene, or actually he didn't even do that. He was one of the first people to beat the Easter egg. He got mad that I posted the cutscene before he could post the cutscene, so he illegally copyright struck the video that I posted. So that was kind of when I stopped doing zombies on YouTube. I was like, the community is extremely toxic. What is that? But now I'm back.
Looks like our intel was solid.
I never really kind of left the zombies community on YouTube, but I just kind of stopped playing zombies on the daily, quit uploading them fast guides. I checked out the maps, did a little bit of coverage on it, but that was it. But now we back in full swing.
I recommend you restore power.
Nobody's going to be able to get us down again like that. That was shit when that went down, but yeah. Nah, that was not Dalek Jade. Dalek has enough sense not to do stuff like that, because you can't illegally copyright strike somebody. Like, if you don't own the copyrights to something, you can't just send out a strike to somebody. And even at that, if a company does own the copyrights too, there is a thing called fair use, where you can be protected by covering stuff as well. An ending cutscene, though, I don't think would be covered by fair use. So, like, if Treyarch were to be like, you stop that, have to listen. Somebody else not. Communicating with any top zombie. I have communicated a little bit here and there. Not in a long time, though. I don't collab with any at all. I don't have any issues with anybody out there. Anybody that's, like, relevant, but, I just don't really collab or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not really a person to really reach out or try to, like, get involved in any cliques or anything like that, or, like, hit people up. I kind of always just do my own thing, you know? So, I'm always with my friend group. And at the end of the day, I'd rather kind of play with my friend group that I've played with over the years than, like, do random collabs that just don't feel like it's right, you know? I said that specifically, Archer. Because of those people doing them copyright strikes. They know who they are. People who don't contribute to... But yeah, I've communicated with like back in IW Zombies and stuff. Noah J. He's really, really chill. Noah J, he's a real one. Dalek I had a little bit of a run-in with. Not like a bad run-in or anything, but after I beat another Easter egg and uploaded the cutscene first, he hit me up and was asking about that cutscene. So, like, the brief dealings I've done with the bigger YouTubers has not been, like, any conversation or anything. It's more just been, like, if they could use, like, footage and stuff like that. And I would always help out people. They, like, I don't care when it comes. Like, if somebody uses my footage or whatever else and then says they used my footage, at the end of the day, it just helps me. Helps out that person, so it's a benefit for all. And at the end of the day, too, whatever I accomplish in this game, other people will be able to accomplish, too. So, like, what's the point of holding on to footage, you know? There's no point. Somebody needs it, they got it. When do you think DLC 1 will come out? I would say by the end of Season 1. Season 2 at the beginning at the latest. There's no way they're going to be like mid-Season 2 for that map. It's either going to be the end of Season 1 or like the very start of Season 2. What map did Dalek ask for? I think it was Attack of the Radioactive thing. I think it was that map. I could be wrong, though. It's been a minute. Been a heavy minute. IW, those were the maps that me and Vex, we were like hammering through those maps. That was probably our best Easter egg hunt times is IW and then World War II. World War II zombies we did pretty well. We hunted in World War II with TRSC and Benito Be Real, as well as Mr. UK Gamer. Mr. UK Gamer, just another UK gamer. With his buddies. You do Easter egg hunts with subs. For hunts, I wouldn't do open lobbies, because hunts, you definitely want to have your set team. But after an Easter egg is done, I would be more than happy to help people out with Easter egg runs. Right now, the reason I'm not doing open sub lobbies all the time is because I want to get Dark Aether. But as soon as I got Dark Aether, you best believe every single day we'll be running up open lobbies with. But I'd be more than happy to help you guys out through the Easter egg or just through anything you guys need help. Like, usually whatever I do, if I know there's not a ton of guides out there, I'll post a guide, and if I know that I could just run through it in a game with people, I'll run you guys through it. Yeah, I really miss IW. That was like, that was a really, really good period for zombies. That was so much fun. Going through and hunting every map and just checking out everything. That was such a good time. Such a good time. First DLC will come out. First DLC will, it's for sure not coming out at the beginning of Season 1. We will get a brand new mode, though. That's what's been teased. A brand new mode for zombies. More than likely on this map. Unless it's like, I don't know. We'll see. See.
Couldn't miss today if I tried.
We got, since we have all crit kills, I don't really need to focus headshots, but headshots get you the faster kills anyways, so. Well. Yeah, I don't think there will be like a super Easter egg with a crazy reward, but who knows? Play zombies in space. That map was pretty good. That was a good map. That was a good launch map for sure. Yeah, I gotta imagine they have to give us something crazy for doing all the Easter eggs in this. Either a character or... I feel like a blueprint wouldn't be enough. Maybe a camo? Like a pretty sick animated weapon camo or something? Who needs that exfil? We ain't going for no exfils. What's your favorite map of all? Ooh, that's a pretty good one, right? Yeah, Zombies in Spaceland at COD XP was such a trip. I've never played a zombies map early on a time limit like that. Like that was such a trip. I was like, I really enjoyed COD XP. I feel like they got to do another COD XP, but because of COVID and stuff, like there goes the chance of that. But like if there is a time where we get all this down and under control, like give us another COD XP. If anybody at Activision is watching, give us a COD XP. That shit was so fun. You start again 26 or 30. I always reset at 30. The days your mind was blown. Rails is so much fun. Like everything in this game is really good. The systems they set up, just everything. This is the best of every zombies game that there's been. World War II, Advanced Warfare, all of the Treyarch games, Infinite Warfare. Like they took the best concepts, put it into this. Damn. That zombie had the reach right there.
That shut you up.
Too bad that self-res wasn't still on the floor right there. The spot can get quite intense. Without Jug, the spot is, it's kind of difficult times. Alright, let's go and get our second armor going. Maybe I'll buy Jug. These past couple of games, I've been making too many mistakes. Maybe I'll buy Jug. I will get, ammo mods going. I recommend Brain Rot. If you guys are gonna get an ammo mod and use that spot that I'm using, I recommend Brain Rot. It's the OG Ultimus crew in an animated camo. That would be really, really dope if they did that. That is actually an amazing idea. Got Willard Weiler. Yeah, that would be cool too. Maybe they give us like Samantha Maxis as a character, or Dr. Strauss, or Weaver. Managed to... I actually... As cool as that would be, at the end of the day, I actually don't think I would want the universes tied into each other. Because with Willard Weiler's universe, his was more like they were trapped in movies. So, I don't know. I don't feel like they'd be able to do it in a way that made sense either. Unless, like, they put everything else into movies. They could do it that way. That would actually make the most sense. I wish they would go back and finish Infinite Warfare Zombies, though. But with Lee Ross... does he even work on CODs anymore? I think Lee Ross is completely gone out of the COD scene. I don't think he's at Treyarch anymore. Unless I'm wrong. Grab this. But Lee Ross, man, like... he started something amazing. It's a shame he never got to finish that. He did say that at some point he would reveal, because he had a complete plan for the entire storyline of Infinite Warfare in future games. So, he said he'd reveal it at some point. Just when the time is right. So at some point, we will actually get some closure on Infinite Warfare Zombies, but it's a shame we'll never get to play out future maps and, like, the end of the story properly. Any tips if the Megaton is coming and you got your special? I would not be up in this area if that's the case. I would hit the high road and go and train down and spawn, and then you should be good then. Should be good over in spawn. This area is way too intense to have a big guy. Like, unless you get lucky and you have a insta-kill or a nuke, it's not worth fighting the big guys up here. I would get out ASAP. And always carry, if you do use this area, carry a monkey or two on you, so if you have to get out, you can create a path to get out, where sometimes there's so many zombies spawning coming at you right straight, you can't really get through. So without a monkey or something, you might end up being screwed if you don't have that specialist and a big guy spawns. Then you just go overrun. It happens, like, it happens to me. This spot's really intense, it's really fast. Spawns are crazy. Like, the past 2 games you've seen, I've died and made some mistakes on, so like, it happens, you know. Get the perk machine. Please, Wonder Fizz. Please. Reward system. They did have a really good reward system. Any of the DLC meant. Wait, you have Director's Cut without having the DLCs? Did, like, you get game shared the DLCs and then you bought the base game? Or how did you do that? Got a monkey just dropped. Yeah, I absolutely love the monkey drops. I get those every so often. They are so good. It saves you 1,000 salvage. Oh, of course, yeah. Every zombies game is different. So some zombie games you'll have the best of luck in. You'll just be on cloud 9. You'll be hitting every round. Then there'll be those games where you go down every 2 seconds and you can't get it back. Like, even the best of players, they have their games too. But that's just the fun of zombies, you know? Every game is different. Generally, they play the same, but yeah, every game is different.
15 down.
Every time I try to witness this spawning in, and I never can witness it spawning in. I'm always too late. I'm pretty sure it just instantly just appears, just like poof. I don't think there's an animation or anything. How to get elite eliminate. Use Ring of Fire. You will kill the elites instantly every time, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I will be putting out a guide as well, so if you end up tuning out of the stream at any point and I don't really explain anything well enough or whatever else, you're a little confused on stuff, I would say subscribe, and then later tonight check out that Ether tips guide that I post. Because as soon as I'm done live streaming here tonight, I'm going to work on a guide over what I'm doing in these games, give you guys all of the tips, all of the best strats, then you could choose what you want to do that you're most comfortable with. I'm going to have a ton of different strats, safe strats, intense strats, like literally anything that you can, any play style that would fit you, you could find in that guide. I'll explain a lot of the different systems, a lot of the time for different rounds that you could get at different areas. It'll be a really, really good, clean guide. Because obviously with this camo, like there's not really any one how-to on how to do it. So that's why I was like, if I make a video on this, I want to do like a all-around, here's a bunch of shit, choose what you feel like you'd do best with, and yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get... I'm gonna buy a self-res just because I want to hit... Hey, we got a monkey on the floor there too. I want to hit 30 in this. I've been dying a little bit too early these past few games. I swear before I started streaming I was not dying like this. Happens. Give up on multiplayer. That's my vibe right now. I'll revisit multiplayer when I got Dark Aether, and then I'll actually give it a proper chance. Because right now I'm too focused on weapon levels. Like when I did play multiplayer, I was just like not really looking up the best attachments, anything. I was just trying to rush through, get those kills. It wasn't working. It was not working. The dogs are the only annoying part about this spot. Like sometimes you get them zombies off on the sides there. Yeah, the dogs are generally the hardest part about this area. Because they get in the way and learn so much. Hey, that's good, Nasty. I always try to help people out, give people every bit of knowledge I can give something and get people to do better than what I could do. People could take what I say and then improve off that and then come out with better strats or like perform better, do whatever, you know. I feel like I should buy some ammo. Help them with the Ring of Fire. Yeah, Ring of Fire against elites, the actual best strategy. Aether Shroud, don't get me wrong, Aether Shroud, in my opinion, was the best, but there's some things Aether Shroud needs to have changed to it, and I don't know if you guys agree with me on this, but Aether Shroud, I feel, should give you God mode for at least a couple of frames when you activate it, because what happens to me with Aether Shroud is I use it, and I fucking die while it's activating, and then I teleport down on the floor. And I'm in Aether Shroud on the floor dead. And I'm like, well, what's the point of this then? Like, I thought Aether Shroud is to get out of, like, times when you're blocked in and stuff. So, like, if I'm just dying and then in the Aether Shroud on the floor, like, I'm just... There's no point in this. Like, sure, it does save you in a lot of scenarios, but I got so frustrated dying and then having Aether Shroud activated while I'm dead. Because that, one, it wastes Aether Shroud, so then you get back up and it's gone. And two, it's like, you thought it would save you, so now you're even more frustrated, so... I feel Aether Shroud needs to change. It needs to give you at least a couple of God mode or something. That way, if you activate it, you're actually safe for a moment. Because to me, that's the whole point of that perk, is that you save yourself and then you give yourself time to revive people. They need a revive. But for reviving, I feel like they want to use that revive field specialist that's like completely for health and reviving. So I hope they make some changes to Aether Shroud. Other than that, I feel Aether Shroud would be the second best specialist. But Ring of Fire, top tier. Way too good against the elites. If you're going for Dark Aether, it's a must. There's nothing better than that Ring of Fire. Looking pretty good on setup right now. Pretty much I could just buy perks in as I go. Not very fun. Zombies is based on a true story. Yes! This all happened. We had giants, apothecans, dragons, multiverses. It all happened. Ain't it? Healing Aura is best for you. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, if you're going for revive stuff, Healing Aura is better than Aether Shroud, because Aether Shroud just... If you get surrounded, you'll die with it when you activate it. It's so annoying. He just comes over instantly, he's out. Don't mess with me. I tried to tell him. Go ahead and grab this, reload, bam, full ammo, instant. You can't beat the strat. Being Among Us and watching. Hey, hopefully you're enjoying the stream and good luck in those Among Us games. I heard those could get very, very sweaty and very, very competitive. I've not played too much of it myself, but it is always entertaining to watch people play that.
Oh, I'm hitting
Out of the history books. They don't want you to know. Third Eye is watching. Alright, 30 more. Salvage will be pretty much fully upgraded. Purple and legendary, I don't usually get enough scrap for anyways. Go ahead and buy some more perks. I mean, at this point in the game, there's literally no reason to have points. Woo! Getting stopped a little bit there. Look at this. Look at this. Insta kill right there. We're in Aether Shroud. Or not Aether Shroud. Ring of Fire right now. Insta killing them already. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Literally just mad kills. Speeding through the rounds. I have to get some ammo here though. It's lacking. At around 17, you got surrounded by too many. Were you trying this strat, or were you in spawn? This strat is very intense. Very intense. I would not try the strat, I don't think, with pistols. And LMGs you'd need speed cola, I feel like. I was saying earlier, like, you don't need the perks or anything, and you really don't, depending on the gun. Depending on, like, how you perform, but... on an LMG, that thing would reload too slow. Get overrun up here. Like, this strat is the best and fastest, but it doesn't work with everything. Like, there are scenarios and guns and stuff I wouldn't use this for. Alright. We are literally cruising right now. Got an XM4. Yeah, I haven't tried out ARs too much in this yet. In fact, I've not used ARs at all. So I cannot comment how those will... But SMGs in this, they perform pretty well. They perform pretty well. Pretty happy with them. Now it gets really intense. Oh no. Might take it down. Yes, we will. As soon as I seen the Megaton voice, I was a little bit worried there.
Arming monkey bomb.
Oh, he survived? Okay.
Raptor 1 in range for extraction.
I didn't think you'd survive. Alright, let's go ahead and get purple tier. We're gonna have to buy another self-res here. Spot could be very intense. It's easy to take it down there and make a mistake. But generally, this is the fastest you can get through the rounds. The thing with the early rounds is that the early rounds, there's no way of getting around the slowness to the very early rounds. So you're always going to have that like 5 to 10 minute chunk of time that's just going to be you getting through the first 8 rounds, 10 rounds. Before it really starts to pick up, because there's really no way around that. No like fast way just to all of a sudden like be at a later round. And because of that, you really only save a couple of minutes using this strat, but a couple of minutes times that by like 10, 12, 15, 20 games, that adds up a lot of time. It really adds up. And yeah, this area gets so intense, like right there. That was pretty crazy. We're having good drop luck right now. We're making it through. We're making it through. Same strat to unlock the challenges for the weapons as yeah, that's mainly what I'm doing this for, is just to get weapon levels. If I didn't need weapon levels, I'd probably just train in a safer area. Because it's so easy to make a mistake here, and it's so easy to get overrun in this spot. If you had the ray gun or like some other super OP weapon, like it wouldn't... Oh shit. And see how fast I go down right there? Like that's... The spawns are... Oh no. Spawns are so fast, it's so easy just to make a mistake or get surrounded like I just did right there. Especially if your weapon is not performing too well, then if you can't kill the zombies fast, this area is really not good to be in then. Like, I wouldn't say this is the best strat for all weapons, but a lot of the level 50 weapons that you have to get 50 for before you can do all the camo challenges, I'd say this is pretty good for. At this point, if I take it down for 30, I won't mind. Far in. Character models look really short to you. Compared to the vending machine, he feels like he's actually... Unless this vending machine's short, actually it kind of does look midget-sized. I don't know. I would say this is probably, if we're comparing with a barrel to a real-life barrel, I'd say... Yeah, he's probably... Our characters are like probably 5 foot. I don't know. Are we so short? Yeah, I don't know. Comparing to this barrel, it does kind of seem a little bit... Then this vending machine, when you back up, it kind of looks small. Halfway done with the ARs. You're tired of it already? It's such a grind. It is such a grind. Then the strats that I'm using now are just like the masochist strats. They're trying! I gotta give them that! They're trying! They can't knock us! They can't knock us! I won't let them! This area gets really crazy. God damn. Alright, level 30. If I make it through this, it's whatever. If I don't, if I die, it's whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of close calls with this strat. Like our models are scale within world. Everything's scaled down. It's possible. Maybe we're onto something here. We are onto something here. Rest in peace. Yeah, see, my guns aren't really damaging them too fast, and that's when you really run into trouble here. I'm just gonna use this. Oh, well, this is the perfect time to use this now. Got a big boy out and about. Alright, here's where we die.
Monkey bomb is hot.
See, our gun is not doing too much damage anymore, so this is also another reason why the reset is so good, because it's just going to take you longer and longer to get through the rounds, which means lower weapon level XP. 31. That's where we cap out. That's where we cap out. In-game update went live today. Patch notes are out. What are the patch notes? What are the patch notes? I was wondering what that game playlist update was earlier. I guess Charlie Intel is down. Yes, do more damage. It depends on what attachments you have, Bean. I mean, they don't do more damage. That's not a thing, but ADSing can make your... Obviously, like, if you're aiming down sights, you're going to have a bit more accuracy on that. But if you have different hipfire attachments, which give you, like, the laser sight and all that, then your bullet spread and all that is going to be very, very minimal. So you will be able to do better with hipfire in different scenarios. There's no damage boost on anything, but depending on your attachments, depends on if you're going to do better with ADS, better with hipfire. How long has it taken so far to get 8 guns gold? Like 2 to 3 days. Alright, so patch notes. For zombies, various stability fixes. Ring of Fire has been changed again for the ray gun, so that's been changed back to normal. They fixed some God mode glitches. Megatons won't just randomly spawn near somebody unexpectedly, so that's good. Armor damage feedback for heavy zombies has been addressed. I don't know what that means. Multiple issues with the Intel tab have been addressed. I never ran into those. And then there's an exfil issue where zombies don't go to the exfil location. That's been changed, so that's really good because I always got that issue. It just some zombies would just be across the map for some. And then they also fixed certain spectral reflections from appearing in the map, or prevented them from not appearing. Wonder if that means we could do all 10 now? And then double XP is always activated, shown through the menu now, so I guess that's some decent changes right there. Okay, so what do we got on this? Level 32. This is gonna take us a while to do. Top 2,500 now. Where are we in the shots? My game might crash. Yep, we just crashed. Ah! Why is loading leaderboard data like hard to do? Why does that cause crashing? Fix the glitch spots. That's a good thing though. That's a good thing. What's good, Skelly? What up, Maxie, as well? How you doing? Try to load all of them at once. Yeah. Maybe it is something like that. I hope that gets fixed soon. Alright, we're going back in. Maybe the leaderboards won't bug out this time. For a while, just not... Hey, no worries, no worries. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream so far. I've been doing pretty good. I already read that. Alright, right back into this. This is... This is the grind of all grinds. I don't think even BO4 Dark Matter took this long. But that camo is going to feel so rewarding to use that. Alright, let's see. If I crash again on these leaderboards, I'm just... We are 180 now. Only down by like 100. Last people. These guys might be playing now. I don't know if these guys are playing. Some people just might not be playing. Some. We're slowly making our way up the leaderboards, though. 180 is pretty good. How far does the Magnum carry you? You can get headshots with the Magnum. One-shot headshot into quite a high round. The Magnum, a lot of people are hating on, and it does pretty bad when you hit them in the body. Like, even on round 2, it's pretty much like a 2 or 3 shot in the body. But if you can hit that headshot, you're pretty much, every single time you hit a headshot, you're getting that one-shot headshot. As long as you keep upgrading it. Like, if you stay upgrading it as you go, you'll be good. Soon it does do 2-shot headshot. Then the gun all around is kind of bad to use. Right. 32. I think I could get like 3 levels a game up until 40. Then it's like 2 levels a game. Weapon level. Unless I'm already at 2 levels. I don't think it's that low though. Fuck, I might have to go and restock on some Totino's pizza codes. That double weapon XP going. I'm jealous of the PS4 players right now. 5%. Again, I guess they'd have to party with somebody. Something I'm not doing right now. Right, round 3, we're going back to the spot we're at for quite a while then. Must be Christmas.
Sources say this place is ground zero. What's happening around the world right now? It'll...
Python nostalgia, right? I want to see. Did they make those other 5 spectral ghosts show up in game now? Because I know they show up locally. I wonder if they're actually like in game now, just normally online. I'm gonna look that up real fast. Because I don't know if they're saving those for, like, the Season 1 launch update or what. Okay, maybe they didn't. There's just a bunch of bug posts. Oh, I guess they did add in the new ghosts. I was gonna make a guide on those when they launched those properly, but I didn't think that 5 of them were bugged out. Oh god. Really loud. Gotta love Reddit. When you're on Reddit, the videos just start playing full blast audio. They don't even if you had a previous video muted, it just full blasts it in your ear. Thanks, Reddit. 10 out of 10 videos. This where the party XP isn't worth for zombies. Yeah. That's what I was thinking on second thought, because I was just like, you do gotta party up with somebody, and then those rounds do take a bit longer, so I don't know if it's actually worth. I feel the Dark Aether grind is more worth to do solo than with people in the lobby. Although if you stay in spawn area and you go into a public match, you do get more zombies than anybody else does. But I don't know if you get more zombies to the point where it's like more XP in those areas or what. I don't know if that's faster. I don't think that would be fast. I think we got all of our challenges done for elites. No, we're not able to see ammo progress, are we? See, that's really weird. They only let you customize attachments in game. They should let you see your camos so you can back progress. Dirty bomb, yes. That would be the mode for it. Yeah, I heard if you do go into multiplayer and you get the weapon level up to where you could just go for everything in zombies, I heard around 44 is where you'd be, where afterwards you could just go and play like 2 or 3 games and then have all the camos. Grab that, get some ammo. Flashlights out. The last zombie's gonna be one of those stragglers that just takes his grand time getting up here. I hear him. I wonder if they have pathing issues. Oh. Sometimes they have pathing issues. They just, in spots where they could easily just run to you, they just don't.
Tagged another dead dude.
On to the next. That round change music never gets old. It's gonna be so nice as soon as I get SMGs done. Probably gonna end up working on LMGs after. Yeah, not today. Not today, zombie. He tried. It's an A for effort. Those heavy zombies now, though, I think after that recent hotfix, they changed them a bit. They said they fixed something on the heavy zombies. I wonder if their armor just was not detecting or active before, because now the heavy zombies, they are crazy. Up in your face. And I'm also getting blue hit markers too. Or I guess not blue hit markers, but blue blue weapon feedback. Damage feed. And I don't remember that being for this. So that might be new.
Sudden death.
For some reason that almost sounded like it was Wood saying that. He said it in like the perfect accent. Speaking of Woods, I need to go into multiplayer and unlock them. One thing I'm always gonna miss about zombies, though, is those classic quotes that you'd always hear from the OG crew. Like, we don't need an OG crew copycat group. I don't want that. We don't even have to bring back the OG crew, even though that would be kind of cool for a map or two. But I want to hear the characters have some more depth than the way they have them set up right now. Characters just have no iconic quotes. Like, I could quote a bunch of previous zombie maps. Quotes from each character. But in this game, it's all just generic, like, oh, I got the guy. Oh, that's an elite. 1 down. 5 down. Like, it's so generic. Nothing that you would after you play this, you're not gonna walk away and then be quoting Baker over here. Oh, we got 5! So I want them to add in some characters that have some proper zombie-style voice line. That's one thing I feel is missing. Like, these games are so silent. Like, you do get Carver talking, you do get Weaver talking, you get Gray. Gray's a dumbass for being a scientist. So, because the way she talks is like, how the hell did she get her science job? But yeah, the other characters, they just... I don't know, they don't have depth to their characters. I want a crew or a character that I could go in game with that has quotes that I'll take away from the game and just say them randomly. And the old crew as operators for doing that would be a really, really, really good throwback. Or even like the Victus crew, because the Victus crew technically is in the Dark Aether. Everything got banished to the Dark Aether, and I'm pretty sure they went with it. But, according to the quotes, when you're in the Dark Aether, you change. So, what if the Victus crew is not really the Victus crew anymore? Because they've been in the Dark Aether and they've changed. Much. Am I going? Unless they didn't get sent to the Dark Aether. I'm pretty sure they did. So they throw stuff if the zombie pathing is having issues. And the zombie's not able to, like, find you for some reason, so they just throw shit at you. It's to stop people glitching. Like, if you went into a glitch spot where the zombie can't get to you, that's why they throw... Stop that. But ever since they, like, ramped it up, they throw shit at you, even if you're not in a glitch spot. You're just running around normally. Sometimes they'll stop and throw stuff. I don't know. Kind of buggy. What, Bean? You don't know who the Victus crew is?
Strike team.
Oh my, I am disappointed.
What the hell just happened?
A little disappointed right now. I think we're that's 1, Bean. That's 1. I don't know. I don't remember where we were at. What were we at? Like 7, 8? The Victus crew was, they were the ones from BO2, though. We're at 11. Okay, that's 12. But, yeah, they were the ones from BO2, and they were the ones from Togder Toten. Last BO4 map. Good old Marlton, Misty, and had Stuhlinger, and... What was the last guy? Fuck, I need to get myself a strike now. I think it's the old guy. You had Marlton, had Stuhlinger. Marlton was like the guy, the nerdy one. Stuhlinger was the outback guy. You had Misty, chick, and then the old guy, I forgot his name. The old guy with the brown shirt. Russman, there we go. Level your weapons in zombies. Yeah, I leveled them in zombies because multiplayer... My playstyle for how I've played in every COD to this one does not seem to work in Cold War. I say BO4 or BO5, but... I just keep getting shit on in multiplayer, though. So, I'm like, instead of, like, finding what works for me and learning the system, I'm just gonna go and do everything I need to do in zombies, then go and play multiplayer later and enjoy that. Because as it stands, every time I go into multiplayer, I go negative, and I'm not saying I'm the best player in the world. I'm not saying I deserve not to go negative. Because, like, if I do bad, you know, I own up to it. In every previous COD, I always usually do around a 2.0. So, when I did go into multiplayer, it was kind of frustrating what I was doing and what I was working with. So I was like, I'm going to put this on the back burner. We'll revisit it. I'll get the zombie stuff done, then we'll go into multiplayer, and then we'll figure that out, and then get kicking some ass then. Pretty much the Ring of Fire's fire takes them out, so if they come in here and start hitting me, They get off about one hit and then they die. Don't have to worry too much about the ones that are hitting me when focusing those. Oh no, this is upgraded. This is an upgraded gun right here. Oh, you meant... Okay, never mind. I know what you meant. I did indeed. Oh. Actually, I'll wait until we have 1500, then we'll double upgrade it to blue tier. Good call on that, though. Thought you meant at first... my bad. I thought you meant Pack-a-Punch. Never said that. Really excited to see what the future of the DLCs are for this stuff. A lot of rumored maps that would be pretty crazy if they were true. And I absolutely love that the big Twitch streamers that play a variety of games, they're getting into zombies and they're enjoying zombies. I absolutely love that because that's just more eyes on zombies. That means Treyarch has to give zombies some good content. Like with BO4, I felt that towards the end of the game, the population was not there, and they kind of cut the budget for the game, I feel, because if you compare Ancient Evil to even Alpha Omega, it's night and day. You had CGI cutscenes. Alpha Omega, you did not. You had crazy Easter eggs in Ancient Evil. Alpha Omega, you did not. Like, they still had their fair share of good stuff, but just production quality dropped so hard in BO4 with the last two DLCs. And then all the studio issues that were going down, so... I just hope we don't get a repeat of that with Cold War. That everything just stays, like, as high as quality production levels as yet. I mean, Zombies deserves it. The community that's been playing Zombies and since anybody's gotten into it, regardless of what time period it's been. Like, we deserve some good shit for Zombies. Then your DLC one is a Verrucht expansion. I mean, I would be down with that. Verrucht had a crazy outside of the map area. I remember always, back in World at War, doing a glitch just to get out of the map. Just to explore. Because the Fountain had that MG, which... That was an amazing throwback egg for Chronicles. The Fountain. Verrucht also had some other weird stuff under the map. Like, there was a row of 3 LMGs, I want to say, 3 different ones, that were just lined up under the map, just floating.
Smoke that zombie fucker.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buy some ammo. I might as well mosey on down to trade station. Double pap this instead of buying ammo.
Exfil no longer
Go back.
I'll notify you when Raptor 1's back in range.
BO4 is quite disappointing. Yeah, I gotta say, their production value for the, like, the launch maps and up until Ancient Evil, so good. That's the best production value they've ever... Oh, God. They've ever given to Zombies. Like, the gameplay, I don't think BO4 had it. I don't think it was it. I think their perk system was kind of bad. But, hands down, like, if we compare the Easter eggs of, like, Blood of the Dead to any other Easter egg, like, there's no comparison. In my opinion, at least. I know everybody's got their... I'm sad, but, like, just thinking back to those Easter eggs, like, Blood of the Dead, you see all the prisoners left and right above you, cheering you on as you're doing the Easter egg, going through various steps. Like, all of those visuals looked so good. And then we got Alpha Omega, and it just was a huge step back. And this game is amazing. I love this game. I play this pretty much every day out for long periods of time. But I gotta say, the Easter egg production value in this map is not good. It was a very simple Easter egg. Everything was just in your face. All the parts were highlighted. I hope they step it up with future maps with the Easter eggs, but at the end of the day, I guess the gameplay is all that matters, and I feel they have hit the gameplay curve that they need to hit for this game. So I'm happy with whatever we get in future maps as long as the gameplay is as good as it is right now. Like the mini bosses, they don't spam them. They're like every couple of rounds, it's good. The dogs are kind of annoying, but they're manageable. Really enjoying the gameplay loop of it. Temperatures were cold during the Cold War. They were tropical. Had to have been tropical. Couldn't get an armor. Now it's starting to get scary. They can hit 50. That's 3 hits, 2 down. I get cornered. That's what these. You buy one though. Usually you get a free armor. Worry about buying. That's the other thing. It's like every game is a little bit different. Some games can be super challenging, some just fly through. Hell is a zombie? What is he doing over here? I feel like we just caught him doing something weird. I don't know what he was doing down there, but like he was he was in his own little world. Hey, what's good, Smiley? Oh shit, round 130? That's what's up. That's what's up. Can't go wrong. The question is, did your stats save for that game? I want a high round, but at the same time, with those stat saving glitches and bugs, it's keeping me away from it. I ended up doing a 60 run game and my stats didn't save, so I was just like, I gotta wait until they fix that or until I get Dark Aether and I don't that stuff. Alright, right back to just super leveling now. Not grabbing the nuke, because we really don't need it. If a big guy spawns, maybe. But as of right now, I'd rather get these kills than have the nuke. Efficiency is key. Try and get as much out of every game as you possibly can. Hell no, we don't need to exfil. I'd have to grab a drink here in a moment. I'm gonna do that right now. Be right back. Okay, we are back. Perks of a mini fridge. You have to get up and walk 2 steps and then you got your drink. Right back into the intensity. And we are leveling up fast too. You love to see it. You love to see it. Wonder how well the MP5 does. I've used it very, very little. And when I have used it, it was in scenarios where it was very unupgraded. Like only one times pack-a-punch in like the 30s. Like it did not do well at all. Yeah, it was not in a good scenario for it. So I wonder how the MP5 is gonna go to use that normally. Good thing about the MP5 is it's a wall weapon right there, so I'll be able to spawn in, maybe work on the China Lake just a little bit, and then switch on over to the MP5. Got some perks going now. This run is going very smooth. Ammo.
Exfil window gone.
You know, it'd be kind of cool. Oh. It'd be kind of cool if we got a small version of Noct, and we basically just had Noctur and Toten playing, and that's it. Instead of like this huge version of Noct that we have right now. Alright, I would use the specialist, but these guys are kind of here, and the zombies aren't coming at me fast right now, so I'm just gonna save it. Need to, waste that. Yeah, I heard about that rumor. I wonder what happened to all that. It was also rumored that we'd get all the Victus maps because they apparently remastered those and had them ready for BO4. Apparently they were going to drop a Chronicles 2 for BO4, but we saw how BO4 played out. What the budget looked like at the end of that. So I don't know if those just got scrapped or what, but it was rumored to drop for this game too. But I don't know. I feel like literally every map just can't be a remake because the Victus maps were rumored to come out. Then there was a Kino rumored map to come out, so... I can't see every single map just being a remake. Then again, I guess we never know. All DLC is free, maybe they do just do like a bunch of remakes. The one thing I do want them to expand upon in this currently... Well, oh, I should not have gone in. I should not have gone in for that. Rest in peace. First mistake, going for a bonus points when I don't need it. Oh god. Yeah, the one thing I do want them to expand upon though is the music track section for the game. I hope they like backport in all of the OG zombie songs. They have so many classic zombie songs that they could put into this game. Like, they could have a playlist that goes for probably like an hour, 2 hours even. Alright, what can we buy right now? I am going to do the ballsy thing and let's buy 3 tiers for this instead of getting a second self-res, because fuck it. Can't triple pack a punch yet, but I'll also buy another armor. It all come out eventually. That's good to hear. Need like 2k more than we tapped, but next round. Mic is kind of cutting out. I might have had it a little bit too far away. When it's cutting out, is it like sounding bad quality, or is it just like it's cutting off like what I'm saying at the end of each word? Yeah, when I went to grab that drink there, I kind of moved the mic a bit further away than it was. Alright, send them in. Save up and get a self-res. Go ahead and buy the rest of our perks then when we get a chance. Triple Pack-a-Punch. Got a lot to do at the end of this round. And we got a double points. Nice. The only time it's scary is when, like, you see a bunch of them coming at you, and then you gotta reload. Especially if you already just barely killed one that was, like, in your face, and then there's, like, 5 more that are running up. Like, right there, if I didn't have, everything set, that could have been bad. Well, let's go ahead and triple Pack-a-Punch. Get a couple of more perks going. Pretty much don't have to head down into this Pack-a-Punch area ever again. I don't have an ammo mod either. I'm slacking. No reload. We'll just we'll tape together all of our magazines, and it'll just be one huge clip that just kind of like all the bullets go across the room. You ever see that meme video where there's the guy with the pistol and it's like 80 round drums, not drums, but magazines are taped together. They're just like coming out of the gun and then going down like it's a fire hose and then all the way off to the right of him. Let's go ahead and we'll buy Deadshot. I think I can afford another one just yet. Speed Cola will be the next one. This thing reloads a little bit quicker than base tier, but it's the greatest reload speed.
Team, we got an extraction window.
Dark Matter instead of DM Ultra. Yeah, the multiplayer version is not that great. I'm still gonna get the multiplayer version of that at some point. Probably not anytime soon, but I'm still gonna go for it at some point. It's just not the greatest camo. I don't know, there's a lot better. I think it's about time a big boy spawns in. It's been a few rounds. Pull the trigger with shotties. Only one of them. Just the Gallo. The Howard, that is a tap fire. The Gallo, that's fully auto.
Is it a kill if they're already dead?
Hey, that's what's up, 98. So, you into COD Zombies now? Were you always into COD Zombies? But yeah, Fortnite has, it's come a long way. I don't know, the game is, a lot different now. I haven't been as motivated to play it as I, used to. I still cover it all the time. But I'm just kind of on a hiatus from that game right now. The events, though, those are always 10 out of 10. Like, their events are bar none. Nobody can match their events. Like, Call of Duty, they're trying now. The Cold War reveal event was really good for the first ever event they've done. But if their future events are like that, then it's gonna be kind of shitty. But, yeah, Fort, nothing compares to their events. I'm on kind of a break on that game right now. The Marvel season, it just, I don't know, I'm not motivated to play it. Don't have that motivation. Now, Cold War has run really well on my PC. And I'm on, like, really old-ass hardware for my CPU, too. Like, my CPU is a major bottleneck for me. And so, for me to be able to, like, push this still, it's actually surprising. I will say this, though. The beta ran very, very well for me. And this full version of the game has not run that great compared to what the beta did. Like, in the beta, I was getting 100 plus FPS in, like, some modes, some maps. In this, I'm at, like, 60 to 80. That's it. And, in fact, I had to lower settings when this came out. Because I was getting, like, 10 FPS when this came out. On the settings I played at in the beta, I got 10 FPS on. But I don't know what really changed from the beta till now. I know multiplayer does take a lot less resources to play what Zombies uses, but yeah, my CPU is like really outdated. So new PC build soon. Oh shit! Do you have ray tracing, Vex, enabled? Guns you working on right now? We're doing the bullfrog, and hey, what's good? No cap as well. How are you doing today? Yeah, right now we basically leveled this, and we've gotten all the challenges done that we can do. So I just have to just keep playing and speed running to 30, resetting, and then rinse and repeat until we get to level 50. So far, this has been a pretty good run. Go ahead and buy another self-res, because I'm not going to buy a legendary. Fuck that. I'm going to be backed out before we even have a chance. 116. I just got to keep at it. Definitely recommend trying Ring of Fire. That Ring of Fire specialist just melts the big guys. Ray tracing. Oh, oh, yep. You're on the one right before ray tracing. Launchers a pain in the ass. Yeah, launchers are ass. Launchers in the China Lake are just complete garbage. Not looking forward to doing those at all. Wow, that was weird. I like got trapped between the zombies and then I got through. It almost felt like it like lagged. No! I wasn't about to let that max ammo go to waste. Not happening. RPG is better than China Lake. The thing that sucks really bad about them is they do no damage to the boss. Like, unless you use Ring of Fire, they just don't do anything to the boss. You're gonna do the stoner. So, I have one more SMG, and I have SMG's Diamond after this. I saved the MP5 for last, so I'm gonna do the MP5 next. Then I'm moving straight on into the LMGs. Probably start out with the stoner first. That's good to hear that it's good. The only thing I'm worried about with the LMGs is I want to use this area, but I feel the LMGs will have too slow of a reload time to properly use this area. Because as it stands, this area is extremely intense. It's so easy just to die right there, just like I just did. I should have saved that. Or you just don't feel like multiplayer is good. I'm struggling in multiplayer so bad, so I just put multiplayer on the back burner. I'm like, I will do multiplayer, but just not now. I'll give it a month or so. I'll grind out zombies, get everything done in zombies. I will play Nuketown though. When that drops, I'm gonna play the shit out of that. Okay, so the smart decision is just to go and train out here because I just used my Ring of Fire, and that big guy on round 27 is gonna get me killed up there. Want to squeeze another 2 rounds out of this game before I back out of it.
Monkey bomb is hot.
Nope. That could have ended very bad. That could have ended very bad there. But that's what I do best. I get out of sticky situations like that. Not always though. It just depends on what I'm working with. Gotta save up and get another Ring of Fire going. Speed Colas 4. 0.31, you have a negative KD. Bro, I have the same issue. I have the same issue. I always... And every time I say this, because I don't want to sound like I'm like... I don't want to sound like that person that's like, oh, I'm really good at the game or whatever else, because I know I'm not good at all, like, when it comes to, like, competitive stuff, but it's like, I average a 2.0 in COD, and in this one, I'm negative every game. So it's like, I just gotta figure out what the hell's going on with this, with the multiplayer in this game. So, I'm putting multiplayer on the back burner. I'll revisit it once I get zombies done. Fuck you, dog! Rest in peace. That was a little bit too much up there, right there. Yeah, skill-based matchmaking and launch. That might be it, because this launch is one of the biggest launches they've ever done digital. So there's probably a lot more people playing right now, and with skill-based matchmaking, maybe that's it. We get the spazzing out level ups every time. Wow, this is way bigger than it was. Of challenge. They made this menu fucking... I'll end up getting this one real soon. Alright, so this is what I wanted to look... I have to do... These two are gonna go by so fast. So the 2 types of elemental... That might take me a little bit longer. These I'm just gonna get to at whenever I get to them. Grinding zombies is how tedious the start is. Yeah, the start could be very, very slow. There's not really a way to, not really a way to speed that up, to be honest. Hey, we broke top 2,500. Nice. Yeah, they definitely do have to ditch those styles of perks. It's really too noob-friendly. When you're sneaking up on somebody, people should not be able to know that you're aiming at them or sneaking up on them. That's kind of ridiculous. Good, Maxi. Taking off 98. Hey, you enjoy the rest of your night. Appreciate you stopping in. Blow Dead Ops. Not today. Not today. I will do some Dead Ops runs, though. I love me some Dead Ops. Dead Ops was the one game mode that pretty much like anytime any of my buddies would come over and chill, we would always end up going into some co-op zombies, split screen, and Dead Ops would be one of the games that would pop up, and it's something fun. Passes the time fast. So, got a lot of nostalgia in Dead Ops, so I cannot wait to play Dead Ops 3.
Strike team. Let's get to work.
Yeah, skill-based matchmaking is, they ramping that shit up. I hate skill-based matchmaking. I do feel like there should be some in games. The tiny, tiny, tiny amount. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like that should just be kind of left into competitive mode. It's a little ridiculous just getting destroyed every game. They should have, if they're gonna have crazy skill-based matchmaking, at least make it like a roller coaster. At least make it so if you do bad in one game and you're super negative, like they give you a crappy lobby then. And then if you do good in that crappy lobby, like send you back in with better players or something, but the current way they have it set up, it's a little bit too much. What they do for you? Oh, are you on the roller coaster grind on it?
Hey, you and me, we got a problem.
Donation. Yeah, if you want to. 11's is done. Nice. Yeah, see, I don't have the roller coaster effect right now. So I feel like that would probably be frustrating to be in too. The only reason I'm like, I want to at least get to that level is because for me, I'm on a straight decline. I'm just all downhill. It's bad. I had a ton of fun in the beta though. Was not like that in the beta at all. The beta was such a different beast. How the game played and all that. Magnum or RK7. I love how every game always has a billion names for it. I haven't heard it called the RK7. I've been calling it the Rafikas. But, I would say the Magnum is better for headshots. A lot of people are hating on the Magnum. They're saying it's shit. And I agree, it's ass if you're hitting body shots with it, because it's like 2 to 3 shots, even in early rounds. But if you keep it upgraded, and you're hitting those headshots, it's like a one-shot headshot for the longest time. It does so well with headshots. Like, as long as you keep it upgraded, it's so good. It's always, like, one shot. Even against the boss, like, if you can hit that headshot on the boss, it chunks hell without Ring of Fire. Like, it's ridiculously good. And it gets a lot of hate. It gets so much hate. Everybody on Twitter is saying the Magnum sucks. It doesn't, though. They just aren't hitting those headshots, or they're not keeping it upgraded, so the headshots do stay one hit. Yeah, and with Deadshot 2, it's so good. It was so fun. Gave up and back. Yep, that was my story too. I was like, okay, weapon level XP faster in multiplayer. I'm pretty decent at multiplayer usually. Let me hop in multiplayer. Fucking negative. Barely any weapon level XP each game. Barely leveling. Straight back into zombies for me. We'll revisit that. Come back to it. As soon as Nuketown drops, like, even if I do bad in Nuketown, like, it's Nuketown. Nuketown is just always crazy. I cannot wait to play Nuketown. I'm surprised they didn't launch with Nuketown. I felt they didn't launch with Nuketown in BO4 just because they launched the game early, so maybe the map wasn't finished. But in this game, this launched around the normal time COD always launches. Kind of wondering why they didn't launch with Nuketown, because there was only 8 multiplayer maps at the start, which is pretty low for what they usually put out. Nuketown would have been a nice launch edition, but it's not far off. Like what, 4 days? They gotta give us a double weapon XP day when they drop Nuketown. I'd be all over that. Alright, round 7 into this round. We'll go ahead and get everything going. Back into the loop. One less pain in the butt. Top tier quote right there. Oh, like, yeah. I feel like that's how it's gonna go. They're not gonna do any of those. And then as soon as I complete the Dark Aether grind, and a bunch of other people have, then they're gonna be like, alright, let's go ahead and give them a nice double weapon XP, help them out. And I'm gonna be over there like, you bastards. Where were you a week ago? I actually had the weirdest bug. I bought a couple of the Totino's pizza things for the double weapon XP codes you get from them. I redeemed them all. It showed I had 4 15-minute double weapon XP tokens I could use. I tried to redeem 2. It gave me UI errors. I restarted my game, and instead of having those 2 activate, and then I have a remainder of 2, I had 2 regular 1-hour double XP tokens. I was like, what? How does that make any sense? The original tokens were only supposed to be 15 minutes. And it was supposed to be weapon XP, not regular, so I don't know what the fuck happened. I emailed support and they were just like, alright, our next update will address it. So I got a feeling I'll just never get those back. I feel like I just lost on them, but that was the weirdest glitch I've ever seen. Fuck, we're just gonna take this. Activated 4 without issue. Yeah, I might have to go back and get some more. Even like an hour or 2 would help greatly speed things up. Especially where I'm at now, where it's just like, after you hit level 30, you pretty much have all your camo challenges done up to that point, and then you're just going 20 levels just to be able to finish the gun right away. This patch changes to a 15-minute. What the fuck? Dude, I swear their inventory is fucked. Like, I didn't... I thought I was the only one who had some weird inventory issues, but like that shit changes. It just changes on you. It makes no sense from like a programming standpoint too. Like, why the fuck does that happen? Like I could think of like only 2 reasons of why that could even happen, and it would be such a massive bug that there would be like no way that they wouldn't have seen it. Wouldn't have known how to fix that right away. Like I'm so confused on why that happens. Alright. Dog rounds are kind of slow actually in this area. Thing I've noticed, on a dog round, if you keep that knock door closed down there, or down there I guess, and then you sit right in front of it, dogs for some reason have a weird pathing issue, and then all of a sudden they just teleport right in front of you. $15-minute double XP. Now you have 1. Did they bug out, or did you use them? Game and bugs is like hand in hand, but at least, it's like playable. I'd say a lot of the bugs aren't really, like they are game breaking, but not like game breaking where you can't play the game. We will not forget the BO4 launch. There we go, we got a free armor. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, wow, I thought I could... Okay. Want to be cheap like that?
Elite threat handled.
Fuck hit me right there. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Bro, he was invisible! When did they get that ability? I am like, I have seen some shit. Actually, I haven't seen some shit because we didn't see him. Alright. Another bug to write down onto the bug list right there. Invisible megatons. If that was the big guy, I would have been screwed right there. I would have been screwed if that was the big guy. There's no way I would have been able to take him out. He was in the Dark Aether. He's playing 4D chess on us. We're in the regular IRL world. He's in the Dark Aether. Yeah, they really did mess up with the whole zombies throwing stuff at you. I get it's for glitches, but they kind of ramped it up too much this update. They throw shit at me all the time, and I'm never in spots where they shouldn't be able to get to me at. Bullfrog done? Nah. We are like level 36 on it, I want to say, or 37. Oh, 30, about to be 37.
Raptor 1 is nearby, strike team. Exfil window is short, so take it now if you're ready.
As fast as the spawns are for this area, dark matter's still such a grind in this. What level did you start with? Level 1. I've only been using this gun for about 4 hours now. Because I started with this gun for like 1 game before I started live streaming, and I've been live for about 3 hours and 19 minutes, so about 4 hours I've been using this gun for right now. We need 14 more levels. I would say about another 3 to 4 hours and we'll be there. It should take, as long as you're getting all of your crit shots and everything else, it should take anywhere from like 9 to 12 hours per gun. Which is not quick at all, but yeah, that's like the fastest I could possibly get it if you're just playing zombies. Because I'm not going into multiplayer. At least not now. Maybe when Nuketown drops, we'll try and hammer out some weapon levels, but for now, yeah. Get more XP for headshots. I want to say you do. Since we don't have like a bar that shows like exact number values that you can check in game, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what you get for what. But I want to say, based on previous games and how they handled XP, you should be getting a little bit more of a boost for crit kills. I don't know why they renamed it from headshots to crit kills. Just named it headshots again. Alright, let's go double pap. And might as well buy another self-res, because we're kind of early in this game. Don't really want to restart too. Favorite COD. Favorite Call of Duty of all time, if we're talking about nostalgia's sake, World at War. That was like the time where me and all my high school buddies, we all, every day after school, just get on the game. Fuck some shit up. We're talking in terms of like total stuff that was added to games and what I think is like the best. I gotta say BO3. BO3, I went into 550 in multiplayer, I want to say. I had a ton of fun in multiplayer, and zombies, I feel BO3 was peak zombies in terms of stuff that we got. Like, some people don't like BO3 over other games and all that, but I gotta say, just in terms of content and stuff that we got with the base game and just everything else, BO3 had it. Like, you have every original map, pretty much, with Chronicles. So that's a load of stuff right there already. Then you have an amazing, unique DLC season that was just for BO3. So a ton of maps there. It's almost the complete experience up until that game. And then just the gameplay itself was really, really good. Nostalgia's BO1 for you. BO1 was pretty good too. I have a lot of good times on that. World at War is pretty much the first game that me and my buddies all like got online and started playing, so that's why that one is the most nostalgic to what I've played through. And I still remember like every little crazy thing that happened in World at War, like all the glitches and stuff that were there. There's a lot of fun glitches. All the different like crazy strats to use and whatnot. Different things to try out in each game. It was a good period. Good times. Alright, so I gotta be very careful with my ammo right here because I'm out. Alright, there we go. Let's get some ammo. Like that, we got full ammo. Low-key thought one of those zombies were gonna rush in and just one-shot me. Made it through, though. It's a doe drone. Go ahead and buy another self-res. 32 every day. It's the graphics. That is a crazy phenomenon though. Like, you go back to older games and the graphics to you back then were like top of the line, but then we see the graphics that games have now and we go back and visit older games and they just look like shit. But back then it was just like, it looked so good. Like, things in games back then we'd be like, oh, that's lifelike. And then now we look at the shit in current games, we're like, that's fucking photorealistic. It's crazy how that is. And like, I've seen Reddit posts and stuff of people who played games back in like the Nintendo 64 days and shit, and they would say the same thing. They'd be like, oh, well, I played N64 and I thought the graphics back then were like lifelike. And then fast forward to now and it's like, what the fuck? And then they go and visit back the old games and it's just really, really bad. They don't stand the test of time. But it's just crazy how that is. Like, with literally every generation, even the ones like way long time ago, it was like that for them too. And the people on like the Atari systems and stuff, they mimic the same thing. Things. Of the dam being blown away. Yeah, GoldenEye was the shit. And it didn't, at the time, it didn't feel like it was shitty controls and stuff, but you go to play it now and it's just like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, VR is insane. I've only played the PS VR, and that was like a year or two ago. And I haven't played any VR since then. So I know at the time when I played VR, I didn't even get the top of the line experience, because PSVR was like limited resolution compared to the like the PC versions that you could buy. I wonder what it'd be like now. Oh fuck. I'm just gonna have to train. Kind of wasted my Ring of Fire right there. Usually I don't have to buy ammo. We've not been having to buy ammo much. Yeah, ray tracing is like that's huge. I know we've had good lighting in games before ray tracing, but with ray tracing now, it's so good. And we've only just begun to use the power of ray tracing. Like with the 20 series cards, that was like first time they actually focused on that, and now with the 30 series, starting to really see the power we could pull out of that. VR gets more practical, it's popular. Yeah, for sure, I believe that. They're starting to get it like fully wireless too. Not the highest resolutions and shit, but they're making a lot of progress. Just non-stop shooting. Gotta love max ammos. Yeah, I gotta check out the new Spider-Man game and what it looks like on PS5. I want to say the PS5 and Xbox Series X should have ray tracing. I want to say it's in line with the 2080 Ti or the 2080. It's one or the other I remember seeing. Alright, I didn't give myself enough room to run back on that train spot, but it's a good thing the zombie didn't close the gap right there. Otherwise, I would have probably went down. And I can go and buy 3 times PAP now. I'm gonna go do that. There's the last! And I don't know what we'd compare the CPU to for current gen consoles. I don't know what that would be. I know it's AMD based, so we definitely have to compare it to like the Ryzen's here. Don't know exactly. All I know is the graphics card's on par with the 2080. Or the 2080 Ti. It was one or the other. I don't know which one. Pretty crazy the amount of power they pack into the consoles currently. They definitely have to be taking a loss on those. Somewhere down the line, they have to be taking a loss on those to sell it at those prices. There's no way they aren't. This is Hall of Fame stuff. We need the voice line Jackie fucking Vincent in this game. Every time I play Shadows, I always get him. And the whole game, he just goes on about Jackie fucking Vincent. Legendary quote. Shadows of Evil, that was an underrated map. That was a really good one. I didn't just keep buying perks now. He will not exfil. 37. Not long now, and we will be working on the MP5. I had to grab that even if I was about to go down right there. I needed that. I would have taken the down. Wonder if when we get this gold, if I will break 1,000. Be in the thousands. We're at like 2,400 in global right now. If I could break 1,000 global, I'd be happy with that. Then I would not grind out any more than that, because fuck that. And if we could get top 100 for headshots, I'd be... That would be pretty cool to have. Oh, we could add an ammo mod to the... Go do that. That's what I'm missing. I always set up and go into the next game so fast that I'm just like... Some games I just forget what I'm doing. Go through the game so fast using... I know Deadwire does more damage against the boss too. But I feel Brain Rot is more helpful up top. The Brain Rot zombie could block spawns. Could also attack and help get them off you if you get trapped. I feel Brain Rot is a bit more beneficial than extra boss damage here and there. Alright, we just made him into a split. Down goes one split, and down goes both splits. Easy peasy. Hardcore parkour back into the spot. And we back in this. That was a really fast round right there. That round was pretty intense. That round was a round where I actually had to watch myself there at the end. I feel like Molotovs might be good for this top side too. You just hit that pathway ahead of you. It should just kill most of them before they get to you. What's good, Snack? Still on the grind indeed. The grind never stops. Never stops. Although soon I might end up taking a break and then uploading that tips guide video. And then sleeping for a bit. I've been awake for a crazy long time now. So it'll be time for a break soon. Friends are also grinding. Yeah, it's actually a really fun grind as long as it takes as many hours as this is taking. I gotta say, it's been fun the whole way so far. Now, I know when I get to the launchers, I'm probably gonna say this is really shit, but yeah, for now, I could say this has been fun so far. And it's not really felt too crazy of a grind. I've not felt like I wanted to quit at any time yet. I know that'll change with the launchers, though. Alright, back to the fast spawning. I wonder how the strat would be if I did not open up the left side and went right. There's that one barrier then where they can't jump up. So I wonder what the third spawn would be, because I think there's only 3 spawns for it. No matter which way you open up. I think it just switches that far off spawn if it's closed side over there. I should try that my next run. Because if I could get this spawn, where they jump up here and then run up, if I could get that to change to where they're coming from here, I feel like it'd be even faster. Then again, maybe they spawn over there and then run through here and then jump over that. I don't know. Might be the fastest I could get it either way. Damn, I took way too many hits there. I'll run down and get some ammo. I can't get through the door. Let me through, zombies. I just bought ammo. Fuck you, game. Woo! That's a lot of zombies. Alright, can I get through this door? How many have got to run out of this building? Am I good to go on? You bastards! Every time I go for the door, you stop it. Is it open? It is. Okay. That was a little hectic there. Acted like they owned that door. Is that an insta-kill? It is. Nice, nice. Damn, I didn't even realize we didn't even get our second armor this game. Yep, we'll just go without it. Only like 3 more rounds anyways.
Extraction window closed.
I didn't even realize that extraction was still up. Wow, we're gonna have to buy ammo real fast here. Maybe it'll... I was just about to say, maybe it'll spawn a big guy in and he can just come up here and we'll get some ammo off him. Alright, was this the idea? This was not the proper idea. That was not worth the risk right there. I should have kept going upstairs. I thought it was the end of the round though, so that's why I like stopped. That was the end of the round. At least we didn't get a invisible one. Yeah, this gun is the bullfrog. And hey, what is good, Teddy? How you doing? Alright, 2 more rounds and then the good old quit and reset. Bullfrog is too good though. Like I heard it was crappy, but this thing puts in work. We're running low on the ammo here. I think that's the end of the round anyways. Watch it be a dog round. As soon as I buy this, it's gonna be the dog round. Nope, okay. Okay. Since it wasn't a dog round, they're gonna spawn a max ammo. That is the luck I always get on this. Where did my, yeah, that was it for that. I don't know where my, my stims went. I'm not too mad about that, though. 28, 29, 30. Either one of those rounds to end off on is pretty good. Weapon level XP starts going really slow once you hit these rounds. Higher versus the first 28. Oh man, it's getting to the point where it's like 2 levels per game now. It's the really slow XP, but we're almost done with it. We're out on the leaderboards. Oh no, I might have crashed the game. Ah, I crashed the game. Yeah, that's why I stop at level 30, because basically the XP for weapon level is just really bad after that. So it's more beneficial just to use the high round strat, speed through the rounds to 30, and then just reset. I mean, if you can go and pop off in multiplayer, you'll get way faster experience in weapon levels than that, but I don't really want to play multiplayer as of right now. I want to just do zombies, so I think this is the fastest zombie strat that they have. My game froze right there. I think I'm going to make that the last game here, though. Going to end this stream here, and then work on that tips guide for Dark Aether and get that going and try to have that up by like 8, 9 o'clock. If not, that'll be up like right away tomorrow. You guys enjoyed this live stream, and I'll definitely be streaming again tomorrow. Not sure what the start time will be tomorrow, but should be kind of around the time I started streaming today. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, and stay tuned for that Dark Aether video tips guide. That'll be up in a couple hours or tomorrow morning. We will see you guys at the next one. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your days or night.